Everybody, Raw the Lions UK here, Matthew Turner, Ashley Soden. We are here for week 12. It is Detroit Lions at the Indianapolis Colts at Lucas Oil. Lions 9-1 go in after 8 straight after a 1-1 start, face the Colts and an Anthony Richardson-led side where A. Rich had his best game of his career last week. Ash, how you doing, mate? How you feeling about this game?
Doing good, a bit wet. Just come back from the gym. Let's just out. Well, people got me on Instagram though last night. I went out with my friends, did a bit of karaoke, drank a few beers. So I needed to, go run on the treadmill for a bit, but work off that beer belly I've got after the Guinnesses. But excited for today. Just annoyed that they're. See, you have Modelo. Oh, Modelo's a good one. Um, just a bit annoyed. People seeing my preview article notice. I'm a bit narked that the Colts are wearing a uniform that's called a night uniform for a 1 p.m. kickoff. Doesn't make sense.
Make it make sense. All right, let's get straight into this. We're going to go for the inactives first of all. Here are the lines and actives on the screen right now. Terry and Arnold, the cornerback, didn't make it. Other defensive people who didn't make it, the edge player Al-Qadim Mohammed for the second straight week, and Broderick Martin. It did very much seem from the coaches that he was on a longer road to getting to a starting job, but they were going to bring him along slowly. On the offensive side of the ball, no surprise that Giovanni Manu and Colby Sorsel do not make it. That has been a pretty much standard thing all throughout this season. But a big surprise is that the guard Coyote Arashika is inactive, which means our rookie 6th round pick, Ash, in Christian Mahogany, is active, and you were a big fan of his in this past draft cycle.
Yeah, I really was. Coming out of Boston College, he is just he's got that nice sort of stable floor that you want from a backup. He's never probably ever going to turn out to be on the level of like a Kevin Zeitler or that, but he's a player that you can easily plug and play. Hell, if Zeitler doesn't resign this off season, we can probably stick him in, and there will be a minimal drop off. Like, he's good in pass protection, he's good in run blocking. It just seems that there was some medical stuff that made him drop in this draft, but we've kept him coming along slowly, obviously, because he had mono/glandular fever, depending on what side of the pond you're on. That's what you call it. We've brought him along slowly, and now it seems that this past week in training, he's overtook our seeker to be that sort of top interior backup at guard. So we're going to get him some reps, maybe on some special teams mostly. But if he gets in for a couple plays on offense, that's all good, because then you can get him those game reps that he didn't get during preseason. And who knows, we might have a really damn good guard on our hands. As for everyone else, yeah, kind of expected. Bit sad for AQ because he played pretty well in those few games where we needed him to be a starter. And now we've got Z come along, and now Houston's on the uptick. Seems he's unfortunately one of the guys that's going to be a healthy scratch from now on, unless there's another injury, which is sad because he's a good starter, and it would have been a bit of a revenge game for him since he used to play for the Colts. But everyone else expected. Sad for Arnold, but bring him along slowly again with the groin injury. He'll probably be back in the starting lineup on Thursday, though. So it kind of makes sense from the coaching staff. Let him have today off, put Fieldor in, and then Thursday against the old rivals, the Bears, we can hopefully lock down Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, and Roma Dunze.
Yeah, so it does very much look like Kindle Vildor is getting the start opposite Carlton Davis at the cornerback position. We do have Emmanuel Mosley active for this game as well, so he's going to get his first game time of this season. Or was he injured early on? Yes, yeah, he was injured in preseason.
He tore his pec. I think it was second week of camp when he was looking very good to be the nickel starter, and then obviously just injury bug.
For Mahogany, there is some doubt from the beat writers as to whether he has actually jumped up the top interior lineman. I find it hard to believe that he has not jumped, because they're saying, oh, but this is a good opportunity to get him reps. And it's like, I don't think Dan Campbell's the sort of guy to say, our young guy needs reps, I'm going to take the slightly worse player today. Like, that's not how Dan Campbell works. You get in on merit, and if you're not quite good enough yet, you sit until you are. Because
exactly,
it's a meritocracy, this team. But anyway, let's get over to the opposition, the Indianapolis Colts. They have a few inactives as well. Well, it's very small on my screen, and I can't see it very well, but we'll we'll give it a go. In fact, you know what? I've got it up on the screen for you guys, but I'm actually going to have a look at it myself. Why have they made it so small? Sam Ellinger, the third quarterback, is designated. He is inactive, but of course, if they get 2 injuries at quarterback, he'll come in as a third. Other offensive players, they've got Will Mallory, the tight end, and Anthony Gould, the wide receiver. On defense, backup defensive end Isaiah Land and the safety Darren Hall. But the big miss, a Michigan man, the state of Michigan man at least, drafted a few years ago. He's gotten to be one of the better left tackles in the NFL. Bernard Ryman is a no-go. We knew that a few days ago, but Ash, Za'Darius Smith is now in, and he's going to be going up against a backup offensive tackle. That is really going to be a big help for the Lions defense.
Yeah, it really is. It's why this week in my preview, yet again, the first bit I analysed was this matchup between Matt Goncalves and Z, because obviously people who watch the podcast know I really liked Matt Goncalves in this draft cycle. I scouted him for the podcast, so I have very good insight into how he works. And it's a matchup that Z can exploit because Goncalves, in reverse of what happened in college, he's been a very good run blocker this season. Not so good in pass blocking. He's given up 3 pressures in 2 of his 3 starts this past week. He didn't. He was actually pretty good in pass pro, but for the most part, he just gets beat by sort of speed to power. And that's what Z does. And then even if Z is on the other side against Braden Smith, well, then he'll be going up against Pascal, who is kind of underrated at speed to power as well. Is what he did sometimes earlier in the season, while he's more of the run stuffing kind of edge, as we discussed in the preview. We're going to have a bit more give this week, I think, against the tackles than we did last week. Walker little played pretty damn well against Z and Pascal for the most part. So it's a good little matchup for us to exploit. As for everyone else, well, obviously Ellinger's just the third QB for them. Obviously, people might remember him as sort of gunslinging QB for, I believe it was Texas a couple of years ago. Hasn't really found his place yet in the NFL, but he's got some traits to him: big, powerful arm, a bit of mobility. He's basically, dare I say, like a sort of light version of Anthony Richardson in that way. And then Mallory and Land, just backup guys. Obviously, Mallory, the former Miami Hurricane, Land from the HBSU kind of stuff to historically back colleges and universities. Very good sort of edge coming out there, but just barely in that depth rotation right now behind 3 very, very good edge rushers. And then, but obviously the big miss for me is Gould, because I named my article after him and I've seen me cursed him because he's inactive. The sort of speedy slot receiver / returner out of Oregon State this year. But for the most part, they've got everyone they wanted to be healthy, except for Ryman. They're looking pretty healthy coming in. So it's going to be a good matchup. It's not, they won't have the sort of asterisks that obviously sometimes gets put against us. Kansas City last year, there won't be that this time. If there's a beatdown, it's because we outplayed them, and I expect us to outplay them.
Just going to give a shout out to everyone in the chat. If you haven't said hello, come say hello. Mile Marker, Mike the Marine, Carlton Wood, Adostil, TJ, Bud Gibson, who says, I've been a Detroit Lions fan since 1980 when Billy Sims was the running back wearing number 20. We've also got Brian Shirk, we've got Mike T. Barker, we've got Mark B, Danny Mack. Welcome all and all. Brian Shirk fooling me with a Dumber and Dumber reference, but there we go. Never mind. Apologies. Let's have a look very briefly at the starters. Here comes your starters for Detroit on offense, led by Jared Goff at quarterback, running back David Montgomery, skill position players St. Brown, Williams, Patrick, and not Brock Wright. Sorry, I've not changed that. It should be Sam Laporta. Front 5, Decker, Glasgow, Ragnow, Zeitler, and Sewell. On the defensive side of the ball, front 4 of Onzarike, Reed, McNeil, and Za'Darius Smith. Linebackers, Jack Campbell. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Got Alex Anzalone in there. That's not correct. It's going to be Malcolm Rodriguez. Nickelback, Amik Robertson. Cornerbacks, Carlton Davidson, Kindle Vildor, and Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph at the safeties. God, I thought I'd done all of this, but clearly I hadn't. Let's go over to the opposition. And their offense, led by Anthony Richardson, skill position players Taylor, Pittman, Pearson, Downs, with Cox at tight end. Front 5, Goncalves, Nelson, Bortolini, Tucker, and Smith. And then on the defense, Front four of, and again, I've put in Ode Yingbo, even though they've activated a defensive end, but never mind. Pay, Stewart from Michigan, Quitty Pay, Grover Stewart at defense, nose tackle, DeForest Buckner, and Deo Ode Yingbo. Linebackers EJ Speed and Zaire Franklin, nickelback Kenny Moore, cornerbacks Jalen Jones and Samuel Womack, and then safeties Nick Cross and Julian Blackman. Despite me being absolutely useless, Ash, what comes to mind when you have a look at that Colts team overall? I mean, it's still full of names. We discussed it on the preview, but they can do some damage. And I mean, against a still not the defense of last year, the Jets, but still a fairly handy defense, they put up 29 points on them. It's nothing to shake a stick at.
Exactly, yeah. Like three really good. Well, they've got some damn good receivers. Obviously, Josh Downs in the slot, sort of slightly faster, slightly shorter version of Amon-Ra. Pittman's a damn good outside X receiver, and then Pierce is an underrated Z. They've got three damn good receivers, and then I don't know, Mitchell. Obviously, they drafted this year in the second round. Doolin's basically a light version of Raymond. They've got receivers who can hurt you. Fairly decent offensive line. Obviously, they've got a few issues there. Starting Matt Goncalves, starting Tanner Bortolini, and then Dalton Tucker's at UDFA. It's not exactly it's not the offensive line of a couple of years ago where it was the best in the league, but they've still got good players. Obviously Quentin Nelson's there. Braden Smith, even though he's hurt, he's been fairly decentish this year. And obviously I loved Goncalves. Roy especially loved Tanner Bortolini out of Wisconsin. So they've got players there. Jonathan Taylor's a damn good running back, even though he's not living up to the heights of a couple of years ago, where he led the league in rushing yards and touchdowns. He's still a damn good back if you give him some yardage, and then Tyler Goodson and Sermon are good rotational guys. And then on defense, it's got a lot of good players. Like Kenny Moore is probably the best cover slot cornerback now that Branch is obviously moved back to safety. Kenny Moore's probably up there as the best slot corner in the league. So that's going to be a fun matchup to watch him versus Amon-Ra. They've got three really good edge rushers between Tyquan Lewis, Quitty Pay, and Latu. The defensive tackle room's kind of stacked as well, kind of 5 deep. Linebackers are good. The starters are really good. If they have to start dipping into their depth, there might be some issues. And then they've got a damn good safety room as well. Obviously, Nick Cross taking the pick before Kirby. That's going to be a fun sort of, you see who plays better out of those two. But even then, they've got Ronnie Harrison Jr. as their third safety, who's a very damn good vet. They've got a load of good players here. It's just inconsistency at the quarterback position, and then some poor coaching has meant that they haven't won as many games as maybe they should have done with the talent. They're us from the start of last season or season before? Yeah, season before, where we were getting there. We just wasn't over that. We just hadn't got over the hill yet that we did in the second half of the season to make that playoff push. That's where they're at right now, and hopefully, well, not today, hopefully, but for them, hopefully, the rest of the season after today, they can get over that hump and live up to that talent they have. But not today. Today, we need to put a beating down on them.
So the Lions lost the toss. The Colts took the ball. The Lions are on defense. The kickoff is away, and it was caught 8 yards deep for a touchback. We are about ready to go. Just a few more shout-outs to do. Lisa De Lorenzo's in the chat, and Wizard of War as well says, "Let's go, Loins." Echo that very much. The scoreboard is up. We are ready, and they're in the huddle with their... Well, I love the jerseys, but it would be better off in the evening. Right, here we go. I don't know how you are for streams, Ash.
I'm getting one up now, though. I've seen on Twitter that it is Fildor starting for Arnold, but Ben Neiman is replacing Anzalone as the starter at middle linebacker.
I like that. So Richardson came out and empty to start, so the Lions brought a nickelback blitz, and Richardson replaced the man with the ball and got the ball to, I think, Josh Downs, potentially. I didn't actually hear it on the coverage, and I couldn't see who it was, but a gain of 9 yards, and immediately second down and short.
Yeah, it was Downs.
Second down and 1, and it's so loud in there already. Crazy. Lions fans getting it. Hello to Brent DeWitt in the chat, and oh, what a pull by Richardson. A great tackle by Brian Branch down at midfield. A big gain of 11 yards for Anthony Richardson all the way to midfield. But if Branch didn't get that, he'd be gone. Richardson pulled it on the zone read. and more people took Jonathan Taylor, which meant he was against the safety, and he had a block out in front but didn't use him. It's going to be 1st down and 10, but it could have been a lot worse.
Oh, as I see that the Texans have already scored against the Titans within 20 seconds.
Yikes. Right. At the 49-yard line of Indy, they come out in I formation. Tight end moves from right to left, takes a snap and hands it off, trying to run through the gap off tackle, and they get themselves about 2 there. 2nd down and 8.
And the Chiefs have scored 35-yard touchdown to Noah Gray.
I have both. Okay. I took the Chiefs and the Texans in minus numbers in my bet, so I'll take it. Right. Lions have got a chance now. 2nd down and 8. Another good rep here could put them in 3rd and long. What can the Lions do? At the 49-yard line of Detroit, they've got lots of men up at the line, and a little flip pass to Downs and a good run after a gain of 10. That's a 1st down and 10 for the Colts, and a great first drive here. I didn't even see Richardson pop that ball off. That was very slick. Good evening, good afternoon to Tony White and Jonathan Foster. Right, 1st and 10 for the Colts. Moving down the field very nicely. They've done it with Richardson's legs. They've done it popping up the ball behind the line. They've done good work against the blitz, and here comes Richardson, and it's another read, and it's a toss play to Jonathan Taylor, and a good tackle by Jack Campbell, but it's another gain of 9. And 2nd down and 1. Put the defender in an awful spot where he had to read both the quarterback and the running back. Took the quarterback, and he just tossed the ball to Taylor. That was Malcolm Rodriguez getting caught there. Many thanks to Tony White for the $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Another 2nd down and a 1 here for the Colts in this first possession. A very good start for them. At the 29-yard line of Detroit. And handoff, needing only 1, and Reader's going to stop him short by about a half yard. 3rd down and inches. Where are you, Ash?
Currently nowhere.
Okay, 3rd down and inches. As my coverage goes a bit grainy. Can barely see a thing. Here we go, we're back.
Must be like we're watching Thursday Night Football then.
Anthony Richardson on 3rd down and inches. What can the Lions defense do here? Richardson, high toss. Richardson's got a massive hole. Can he beat the safety? No, he can't. Kirby Joseph with a great touchdown saving tackle, but it's another 1st down and 10 for the Colts at about the 13-yard line. Freeland says apparently we're 5 seconds ahead of the broadcast. I tell you what, pause us for 5 seconds, Freeland, and then we'll be level with you. We'll be in the perfect spot. The Lions have not dealt with the rushing threat of Richardson well in this initial drive. 7-play, 58-yard drive. 1st down and 10 from the Detroit 12. Takes a snap. Richardson coming off the left-hand side. Plenty of room. Great touchdown saving tackle again, but it's going to be 2nd down and 2. That looked like that was Ezekiel Turner.
It was.
Wow.
ESPN. I hate to say it. I know Aaron Glenn does not like having a QB spy.
Yeah, you need it.
We need one, yeah.
We have not had a chance to get upfield and threaten the quarterback because they've been getting the ball out already. Too quick. 2nd down and 1 from the... 2nd down and 2 from the 3. Handed off to Taylor, and he's going to get bottled up at about the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and a 1.5. Can the Lions stop them here? Holding them to 3 would be a big win. Yeah, the coverage are caught talking about it, but they're absolutely right. You've got to account for Richardson being the big threat here.
Mm-hmm.
Do not let him get out here. Branch is at the bottom of the screen here. Interesting position for him. And kept. And under pressure, Richardson throws out the back of the end zone. Brilliant pressure brought off the edge. I think that might have been Branch. Late flag comes in. Going to be on the lines, isn't it, from this position? Unless it's a hold. We have pressure. Just waiting on the call. What do you do if you're the lines here? If it's a 5-yard penalty and it's 3rd down and 6 or 4th down and 1, do you take the 5 and allow them 2 goes from the 7? Ineligible downfield on the offense.
On cue, yeah. And we're taking the penalty, so it's 3rd and 7.
I question the call here. 2 goes from the 7, from the 8, from the 7. I think you should just keep it as it is. Go for 4th and 1. Because then you're threatening to... You're putting them in jeopardy. Here they just get another play. On 4th down and 1, they might turn it over. I don't like this at all. 3rd and 6. Yeah, from the 9. Takes a snap. Richardson going to pass it. Pressure. Throwing towards the back of the end zone. Richardson's on the floor. No flags. 4th down and 6. And they are coming off the field. It's a big, big win for the Lions defense.
Yeah.
How late is this hit? So Darius Smith kind of hits Richardson a little bit late, but my God, thank goodness for that. 4th and 6.
It paid off. It paid off taking the penalty, because if it was 4th and, let's say we didn't take the penalty, it was 4th and 2. There's potential, especially with how Richardson's been on this drive. They could have scored a touchdown to holding them to 3. Here is a win.
Field goal is good from short. Good first drive, but the Lions, like they did last week, held them to an early field goal, and the Lions offense took over after that. Let's hope for more of the same. The only reason I say about taking the 4th down is you create the jeopardy. If they go for it on 4th and 1, you can turn them over and not even give up 3. On 4th down and 6, they've got to take the 3 points. Don't know.
Yeah. No, I get it, yeah. It's just, yeah, as I said, I back it, because on a 4th and 2, I honestly think it was more likely they score on that than we hold them.
50. Well,
because
we know what 4th and 2 is. A 4th and 2 is a 2-point try. And you know that is about 45%, 45-50%. So I'd say we're more than likely to get away with it. Oh, Dallas had a punt blocked. Dallas had a field goal blocked, and it was returned by the Commanders all the way down to the 35.
Oh, God.
Get in.
Who did it?
Love that. TJ said we went for a fake punt on 4th and 7 on our own 30. What? We?
Oh, that was
that was us earlier in the season. Yeah.
Yeah, Vikings.
We got the look we wanted, but we did not execute.
Yeah.
What a first drive for Anthony Richardson. I was a big fan of what they did.
Yeah.
What do you think about how the defense was called there, Ash? I don't know how much you've seen at all.
I haven't seen any of it, but I'm going to guess based on the way that they've run a lot on us. So I'm looking at Richardson's nearly at his season high for rushing yards already. But yeah, the fact it's 7 carries, 46 yards, 6.6. The passes to downs is as I predicted. They're doing the RPO stuff, and if they're getting the look they want, they're trying to stretch us. Seems they're trying to stretch us out with the runs and then hit downs as much as they can. It's just being conservative on that read option. I would almost let Taylor get the ball, just play Richardson, because I trust the corners to defend against Taylor more than I do like the linebackers against Richardson, if that makes sense.
Oh. I see why you're saying it. Freeland says, my family tree is tied to the Stuart clan, and we were the lords of Dunbarton Castle in Scotland. Hell yeah, man. I've not been to Dumbarton, but I know of Dumbartonshire, and I have some friends from Dumbarton. So, TJ said, a lot of bending, but we did not break.
Yeah.
Here comes the Lions offense. So, kick was to 9 yards deep, touchback, Lions coming out to the 30. What's
Vikings, Aaron Jones fumbles on a 2nd and goal at the Chicago one for the Vikings.
Love it. It's actually one I actively avoided because I thought the Bears could win, but I didn't want to look like a fool. Here come the Lions.
Yeah.
Goff in shotgun, takes a snap, hands it off to David Montgomery. Well defended by the Colts. Gain of 1. 2nd and 9.
Yes, finally. I can see.
Second down and 9. They're calling it second down and 8, but it's 8.5.
8, yeah.
Goff in shotgun. Quick throw on the screen to Tim Patrick. Gain of 5.5, and it's going to be 3rd down and 3. Third and 3 for the Lions. Goff in shotgun again. Takes a snap. No one free. Throws short and completed to Jameer Gibbs for the first down. Zaire Franklin with the tackle. Threw at the sticks and they got it.
I'm loving it because obviously one of the stream I've got, it seems the website's also doing a Man U stream, and it's just a load of Man U fans melting down.
What's the score?
Still 1-1. But they're just like, we can't draw to Ipswich.
Yes, you can. Goff under centre this time. Play action. Loads of time to throw over the middle. Great catch by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Gain of 14. And into the Colts territory. 1st down and 10. PK Jr. says, Zaire Franklin, the guy Jamal was beefing with. Yes, sir, it is.
Yes, he was.
Tony White says, does England hound out knighthoods like candy? I have like 8 in my family tree. Knighthoods are quite rare. Quite rare, as in there's probably several hundred in the country.
Yeah. So in the olden days, it was
Goff
a lot
with the
easier.
play handed off to Montgomery. Gain of 2. 2nd down and 8.
So it was a lot easier because usually you'd have a sir who was obviously a knight, and then he'd knight his squire or squires when they reach 18, 19, and it continues. Back when it used to be an actual military rank in a way, there was a lot more of it, but now it's more of an honorific thing. Yeah, it's kind of fell out of usage as much, but it's still got a good, loads, especially with the House of Lords. That's pretty much a load of sirs.
Goff takes a snap, hands it off to Monty. Well disguised, and Monty was tripped up, which is very frustrating because it looked like he got the edge there. It's going to be 3rd down and 2.5. GA2 Skip has asked for a play clock sync up, so on this next play, I am going to count down the seconds, and 27, 26, 25, 24. They got a graphic up there now, which is kind of annoying. When that finishes, I'll read it off again. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Goff in shotgun at the 37-yard line of the Colts. There's a man in motion, which looks like Sam Laporta. Goff, 2-step drop, getting out of pressure. Going to have to pump fake. Now trying to get out of pressure. Takes a sack instead. Goes out of field goal range after the sack. I think he lost about 8 yards there. It's going to be 4th and 10. And the Lions are going to have to punt here. Good coverage by the Colts. Amon-Ra St. Brown was the guy to throw to there, but he didn't see him. DeForest Buckner was the guy in coverage. Goff looked like he just slipped in the end.
Yeah, he slipped. Because I've just seen it now.
4th down and 12. Jack Fox is punting for the first time in 5 quarters. And he does punt.
Even more.
Short punt by his standards. Great Tackled by the Lions down at the 10. But the Lions have come up scoreless for the first time in over a game in a drive. The Colts are up and they're going to have the ball. Let's see this fumble by... Oh, wow. Ripped out of his hands by the Bears. Jonathan Owens. Sky Sports are showing us updates from around the league. That's funny as hell. Oh, Jonathan Owens is Simone Biles' boyfriend, isn't he? Yeah.
Yes, he is, yeah.
Tampa Bay have a rushing touchdown. Who's that? Is that
Sean Tucker.
Oh! I have Bucky. Fuck's sake. Free Climb says, but does it really take us out of field goal range? It would have been a 65-yarder, I think.
Yeah, because it was their 46. So, yeah.
64-yarder. Yeah. At 18 yards, don't you? Jaden Daniels on a 3rd and 12 with a replay and a lovely bit down to the 25. Okay, alright, we can deal with this. This is okay. Come on, Lions defense. Got to account for Richardson better than this. Tony White says, Bloody Knight of Sissinghurst. Ever heard of him? No, sir. Brent DeWitt says, Sean Connery and Elton John, didn't they get some kind of knighthood? Elton John's definitely a sir. Pretty sure Sean Connery was a sir as well.
I think he was as well.
Actually, I'm not sure. Maybe he was just an MBE or something.
No, he was a sir.
TJ said both of them were knighted.
Yeah.
I mean, Elton John makes sense, and Sean Connery made sense at the time.
Yeah.
Since his death, maybe not, but...
Yeah. Tommy DeVito. Tommy DeVito just absolutely got hammered.
Nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Caleb Williams dancing around in his own end zone and then rushes for a first down. Nice. We've got the Chiefs in the red zone, 3rd and 1, and they convert for a first down at their 12. And the Patriots are going to be punting against the Dolphins. All right, here come the Colts. Richardson hands this one off, and rushing defense comes upfield and holds him to a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Could have actually had him a little bit earlier, but didn't get there. PK Jr. said, wasn't someone from Star Trek knighted. Leonard Nimoy wouldn't be because he wasn't English. Patrick Stewart, I'm pretty sure is Sir Patrick Stewart. Right, 2nd down and 8. At the 12-yard line of the Colts. Richardson pulls this one. He's going to throw. Under pressure, Aleem hits him, but he absolutely uncorks it. And it's incomplete. He just overthrew it. It touched the hands of number 14, which is Alex Pierce. It was out of his reach. A really well-called play, but Aleem hit him at just the right time.
That wasn't Aleem. I've just seen it. It was not Aleem. It was Reader.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Kindle Vildor just completely busted that coverage. 3rd down and 8. Richardson, 2-step drop, going to throw on time. And it's to Michael Pittman for a gain of 9 on 3rd and 8 and 1st down for the Colts. Chance for the Lions. They're a big chance to get off the field. And Amik Robertson in coverage was very tight, but with the momentum. I know people think it doesn't exist, but momentum is very much a real thing physically and mentally, and it physically told there. From the 20-yard line then, in pistol, And fake handoff by Richardson. Pressure up the middle. That's a hold on Pascal, surely. Great throw, great catch. Surely this has got to come back. It is coming back. It was a great catch by number 83.
Cole Granderson.
Granderson's a different one.
I know it's like they've got Drew Ogletree and they've got Atlas, obviously Alec Ogletree as well.
It's a huge hold on Josh Pascal by 2 people. So it's going to be a hold, and it's going to set him back another 10. It's going to be 1st and 20. Freeland do tackled him. It's not even close, guys. First and 20. From the 10, Richardson takes a snap and hands it off. Going off the edge, a nice tackle by someone.
Sedarius.
Thank you. 2nd down and 19. Even though the coverage says 2nd down and 9. Don't trust the graphics. They're no good. 2nd and 19. 2:20 to go. This first quarter has gone very quickly.
Yeah.
At the 11-yard line of the Colts, Richardson in shotgun with a 4-step drop and pressure coming, thrown, and just airballed it straight over Josh Downs' head. It's going to be 3rd and 19, and maybe this is the sort of territory, Ash, where you consider just handing this off to get a few yards for the punt.
Probably, yeah.
PK Jr. says the Halo caps don't actually look that bad. I expect to take them more. I quite like them. Low-key. The helmets are obviously cooler, but the Garden helmets are not too bad. Right, 3rd and 19. Do they throw this? Do they run it? From the 11-yard line, Richardson does hand it off. Run up the middle by Jonathan Taylor and taken down eventually after a gain of 3. It's going to be 4th down and 16. The Lions defense comes up big. That was entirely caused by Josh Pascal on that first play. Draws the hold, and the Lions defense are getting off the field, and hopefully the Lions offense should be getting good field position here. I warned everyone in the preview to watch out for kick returns here because the punter's got a leg, but he's not got great hang time. They do cover well, but there's a chance in all of these for the Lions, especially with the return unit we have. Lions unit perhaps cheating down to try and get a punt block with an extra man, but didn't get there. And this is going to have to be a really good run by Raymond. All the way down to 24, gets it back, and beats one. Oh, it reverses field a little bit, gets out to the 40-yard line of Detroit. 62-yard punt, but a good amount on the return, and the Lions take over. 3-0 down, 1:19 left in the first quarter. Oh, I just saw the Tommy DeVito hit. Yikes.
Yeah, can you see what I was like?
That's painful. Patriots miss a field goal.
I'm just happy to hear the Josh Pascal love.
Entirely called it. Like he's just great. Love him. PK Jr. says Aaron Glenn still carrying. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Right, we need a good one here. 1:20 left in the first quarter. We've had a bit of offense, but drive killer. We've not had many drive killers, Ash. I don't think in all of the games that I think we've covered, one thing we've avoided very well is kind of having those drive-ending plays.
Yeah, so I think it was obviously Computer Cowboy does it. I think we're currently, well, before the start of this game, we were 3rd in the NFL for series conversion rate. So getting the set of downs, either getting the new set of downs or scoring a touchdown or field like scoring points, we were 3rd in the NFL.
Brent says Cutlets is getting creamed. Sounds nice. Yeah. Ipswich Man United finished 1-1. Oh dear, oh dear. Sucks to be them.
Yep.
Hope you're doing well, everybody. It's been a good weekend over in Bristol, UK. Shanked 7 Iron says Campbell is becoming a stud. He has played very, very well so far this season.
Yep, really has. Like I highlighted in the preview, he currently leads the NFL in run stops, according to PFF.
Okay.
So that's tackles at or behind the line of scrimmage on run plays. Oh, I see Elijah Cansey's done something. Oh, it's the hit. So yes, Elijah Cansey does the hit on Tommy Cutlets. Oh, that makes it even sweeter for me. My sweet little prince.
The Panthers are driving, and it's 1st and 10 at the Kansas City 25.
Oh,
to Joe level. Yes. Oh my God! Right, here come the Lions. Goff in shotgun, takes a snap, hands it off to Gibbs. Tries to get wide, but he's going to get hit for a loss of one. Zaire Franklin. That's very rough. Don't like that. A minute to go in this first quarter. Lions 2nd down, and I have 11. They have 10.
Ooh, because I'm behind you. I've just spotted there's a certain player on the field for that first play with Gibbs.
Yep.
Sione Vaki.
Could be the last play of the first quarter here. Goff in shotgun at the 40-yard line, 2nd and 10. Gibbs beside him again. They look like they're bringing pressure again. Goff. Throw into the flat. Oh, he's going to escape upfield. Goff, can he throw? He does throw to Tim Patrick. What a lovely throw by Goff across his shoulder. Moving left, he threw it right. Tim Patrick throws it and... Goff throws it to Tim Patrick, who goes out of bounds. 1st down and 10 for the Lions. What a cracking throw by Jared Goff.
Oh, I'm about to see it now. Let's have a look.
Escapes to the left-hand side. All his momentum going left. Throws across his body. Not too far to the right-hand side, but Tim Patrick, with loads of space, gets out of bounds.
Yeah. So Patrick there, because I've just seen it, he's running across sees that Goff's having to scramble, so finds the hole between the two hook zones of the linebackers, gets it, and then just turns upfield, as you say. Yes, and it brought speed in, so then it was between Pay and Zaire Franklin. They did sort of like a zone blitz where they dropped Pay into that hook zone and brought speed on the blitz. Like,
just updating my scoreboard here. Just bring that to you guys in just a second. Here we go. Here's the scoreboard at the end of the first quarter. Colts lead 3-0. Richardson 3 of 6 for 29 and 3 carries for 35 yards. Taylor 7 for 17 and Josh Downs 2 of 3 for 20. The Lions Goff started perfect 4 of 4 for 51. David Montgomery 3 for 9 and Tim Patrick 1 of 1 for 27. Ash.
Yeah, I'd say Michael Pittman has been ruled questionable to return with a shoulder injury. It could not be a Lions game without some of the opponents getting some niggles and injuries on them. So far, I hate to say it, Colts have probably had the better first quarter.
Yeah,
like I know defensively,
absolutely.
That last drive from us defensively was really good, but that first drive they just ran the ball on us and then were able to get the stop on us. Good last throw though from Goff to sort of keep the chains moving, and that hopefully that'll give us some momentum to carry through into that second quarter because we're going to need it.
I mean, at the end of the day, we are at the Colts 33, so we're in field goal range. If all we do is kick a field goal, the game is tied, and they had the ball first, so we're exactly level. They may have had the best of it, but right now we should be expecting to go level at the very least. Can't ask whether Sam Laporta made a catch earlier. He did, 1 of 1 for 5. Harley Quinn is here, says, I don't get the Lions game, so watching the Pats. Christian Gonzalez is great. Yes, he is. I underestimated him in the draft process. That is one of my bads. Did not believe he'd be good. What else do we have around the league? Tampa Bay against the Jets. They are in... against the Giants. They're in Giants territory, 2nd and 8 at the 35 and up 7-0. The Carolina Panthers are down 10-3 against the Kansas City Chiefs, but they're 1st down and 10 at the Kansas City 13, looking to drive to go level there. Washington are 3-0 up against Dallas and have the ball 1st and 10 at the Washington 46. Miami Dolphins have just scored a touchdown against the Patriots just into the second quarter. Their 3rd down and goal at the 7 it was. PAT is good, though, after that touchdown, 7-0 there. Houston are now down to Tennessee after Tennessee have scored a touchdown. It's 10-7 to the Titans. Chicago are driving against Minnesota. It's 1st and 10 at the Minnesota 39. You're up to date, and here come the Lions. Goff under center. And play action. Plenty of time. Goff well protected. Going to throw deep and overthrows Sam Laporta. You don't see that very often. 2nd down and 10. And Jared Goff came out a little bit wobbly, and he now is imperfect on the day. He's looking at Sam Laporta just running that sort of corner route, and it's a kind of cover 2 beater, and he just threw it a bit too high. If he gets that a little bit more wrong, that could be picked off and coming the other way. 2nd and 10. Changes the play. At the 33 still, Goff in shotgun this time in 11 personnel. Laporta in motion. He was a wideout on that play and hands it off to Gibbs, who runs up the middle. After a gain of 2, it's going to be 3rd down and 8. PK Jr. says, I think we keep applying light pressure and they let up at some point. I hope so. We'll see. 3rd down and 8. Goff under center. 2 tight ends on the field. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Runs up the middle. Gets the 1st down. Gets a bit more. Still going. Still going. All the way down to the 14-yard line. What a run, Ash.
Yeah, and I do believe that is one of my least favourite plays in our playbook that we've just done.
3rd down and long run.
Yeah, 3rd down and long draw play.
17 yards. And it wasn't a draw play because all of the linemen are upfield. It's just a straight run. They're just not expecting it. I don't like 3rd down draws because you've got your linemen coming back in pass protection and not blocking upfield. We just run a bloody play. 1st down and 10. Goff in shotgun. Laporta in motion, and Goff hands it off to Gibbs. Runs through the middle, and he gets himself 3 yards there, 2nd and 7. Teppo says, love the fact that Saul got up there and pushed him forward. Him and someone else was there too. 2nd down and 6 for the Lions. In the red zone now, can they convert once again? Threatening to go in front here at the 11-yard line. Goff in shotgun takes the snap. 1-step drop. Throws to Amon-Ra Brown. 1st down for Amon-Ra down at the 2. 1st down and goal there. What a drive by the Lions. They always deliver. Lions going quickly. It's at the 3-yard line. Goff changing the play. He's under center. Double stack down at the bottom here. Goff hands it off to Gibbs. And it gets bottled up there near the line. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 3. Flag. Late jumping in by the Colts here. I think they're going to get unnecessary roughness. Or unsportsmanlike, whatever you like. Either one.
Roughness.
It'll be 1st down and goal at the 1.5 if this is true. Jumping on top of the pile, it was clear as day. Oh, I can put fractions. 1st down and 1.5.
Love it. Right, a bit better.
1st down and goal. Lions get another chance. Goff with 3 men to his left. JMO in motion. Goff takes a snap, hands it off. Great misdirection. Gibbs runs it in. Touchdown Detroit Lions. 3 men ran right. 2 men ran left. One of them was Jahmyr Gibbs. He's just got to beat someone one-on-one with the blocker out in front. It's 2-on-2, but the blocker really does the work. And the Lions are out in front. 6-3 with the PAT to come. Here comes the PAT. Cameron Gonzalez said this channel's awesome. Thank you, my guy. Appreciate that. From the left hash. Here comes a PAT. Snaps good. Holds good. Kick is perfect. Lions up 7-3. Ash, we needed the Lions' response. It's only the second offensive drive we've had. It threatened to stall out a couple of times, but the Lions had a few clutch plays and some good play calling down at the end. A flag helped, but in the end, it felt inevitable we go in front there.
Yep, and I was just looking it up. That was a good celebration as well. Alvin Iverson step over celebration. We've really hit in the deep cuts, it seems now. But yeah, just this is what we needed. We've wrestled momentum back. As soon as we got into sort of they got that jumping ball, we're into the 5-yard line. You know we're going to score. Like, it's almost inevitable at this point, touch wood. But this is what we need to see. Defense has already got the momentum. Offense is getting there now. Special teams is doing its thing as best as it can. It's what we need.
Oh, more of this. Put the Colts under pressure. Now see what they can do.
Ooh. And I've just opened PFF up to see they've got some of their live grading. Jack Campbell, have a fucking day, sir, so far. 90.5 grade by PFF.
Touchdown, Chicago Bears. Bears lead Vikings. Roshan Johnson, who I think I put in my team. Did I put in my team? I don't know. But if the Bears could end the Vikings season for all intents and purposes, that'd be great.
Offense, let's have a look. Tim Patrick, have yourself a day. It hasn't fully updated. 92.5 grade by PFF.
He's been excellent.
Goff's elite as well, 84.1.
That doesn't surprise me at all, really. Free Climb says Bryce Underwood to Michigan. Sorry, I had to say it. I mean, you said, is he going to be any good with this play calling unit? Let's see. Brent says Gibbs is just warming up. I think so. He's looked fantastic so far. Carlton says, as Madonna says, you've got to get into the groove.
Okay, Madonna.
Into the groove. Yeah, you got to prove your love to me. Oh my God.
I'm flashing back 18 hours right now.
Did he go to Reflex or something?
No, so the place that me and my friends went to called Blind Rabbit, they were doing like 80s karaoke.
Love it. Nice.
We got my friend up there and it was a blind one and it was Tiffany, I think we're alone now. And
oh dear.
I know she's a bit before my time, but I definitely had a crush on Tiffany growing up.
I don't think I've ever seen her, to be honest. But I think we're alone. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. Yeah. Kick is returned by the Colts from the goal line, coming out and hit hard by, I think, James Houston at the 24-yard line.
Nope.
No?
Come on, you should know who it is. It's Ezekiel. It's your brother Ezekiel.
Oh, brother from another mother.
Yeah. Him and Pat O'Connor. But I'll give it to Ezekiel. Just to...
Pat O'Connor's not my brother.
Yeah, he's not.
25th straight game with a rushing touchdown for the Lions, longest streak in NFL history, including the postseason. They have extended the streak. Here come the Lions here come the Colts at the 24-yard line. In the pistol again, and Richardson hands this one off. I think when they've lined up in pistol, they've handed it off every single time. 4-yard gain for Taylor. It's 2nd down and 6. I don't know whether you've noticed that, but when they come out in shotgun, it seems to be a lot of fake handoffs. When they come out in pistol, it seems to be a lot of handoffs. It could be just completely me missing the keys, but
also, let me just double check.
Pittman back in the game for one play there.
Yeah. Going to the check and see if I was right. I think I am.
2nd down and 6. Richardson shotgun takes a snap and pulls this one, runs and trips, and he might be down at about the 30 or so. Gain of 2. 3rd down and 4. Chance again for the Lions. 3rd and 3. TJ said last game without rushing touchdown was Baltimore? ? Don't know. Really don't know. Sounds good.
I'll find out in a sec, depending on the outcome of this next play.
3rd and 3. Pat O'Connor in the game. James Houston in the game. Levi on the inside. Neiman on the line of scrimmage. Richardson takes a snap. 2-step drop. Going to throw to the corner. They're picking on Vildor right now. Adonai Mitchell. First down and 10 after a gain of 6. And Vildor just shaking out of his boots. That did not look good. PK Jr. says, do they really run Richardson like this 4 quarters a game? Yes. No quit.
So the way they can pretty much get off us.
They've gone quick here. And Richardson with the throw and throws to Pittman, is that?
Yeah.
Second down and 1 after a gain of 9. They went quick to keep our pass rushing unit on the field.
I was going to say, someone check on Ant because Jordan Anderson's just got a 45-yard pass to get the Vikings into a goal and go situation.
I've just benched him for Hawkinson, so I'm a bit annoyed. At the 49-yard line of the Colts, here comes Richardson, 2nd and 1. Takes a snap, 3-step drop, looking to pass, looking deep, throwing with timing versus Vildor. What a throw, what a catch! That is number 14. That
Alec Pierce.
Alec Pierce. What a throw by Richardson and what a catch. And this time Vildor with some really good coverage. Literally couldn't be closer without giving up a penalty, but the throw and catch is absolutely perfect.
Oh, don't go on Twitter. Don't go on Twitter. There is a load of get Vildor off this team sentiment right now.
I hate it. I hate that sentiment. First down and 10. At the 11-yard line of the Lions, what can the Colts do? Need to get the play off. They do just about. Hand off to Taylor for no gain. 2nd down and 10. Good tackling by Pascal. Brent says that's exactly why I was hoping they would slide Branch into corner on occasion. Vildor roll eyes. Vildor is a very good third corner, but he's not a starting corner, and that's absolutely right. But he's such good depth. I mean, the coverage on that deep ball's really good. 2nd and 10. Richardson in shotgun again from the 11. Pittman in motion left to right, and Richardson looking over the middle, rifles it. Oh, he's dropped it. It was a walk-in touchdown. It was absolutely free for Ogletree, but it's incomplete. Drew Ogletree. Beautifully thrown ball by Richardson, and Ogletree just drops it. Oh, Lions getting away with that, and it's 3rd down and 10. Huge play coming up for the Colts.
And Jordan Addison scores.
Oh, come on, man. 3rd and 10. From the 11, can the Lions get off the field here? Richardson takes it. 4-step drop for him. Thrown towards the corner. Incomplete. Throw toward Branch. Over the head of the receiver. 4th down and 10. And on come the field goal unit.
I mean,
Lions get away with it again.
Yep. To be fair, it's also not too hard to throw over the head of Josh Downs because he's 5'10". It's teeny.
One of my bets has a Josh Downs anytime touchdown. So, yeah, Matt Gay comes up for the 29-yard attempt. He made a 27-yarder earlier. Still haven't given up a touchdown in some time, the Lions. 29-yard attempt. Snap was really low, but well picked up by the holder, and it's through the middle. 7-6 ball game. The Lions are getting the ball back, and they get the ball to start the second half. Ash, this is a great position for the Lions.
It really is. Like, defense is coming in clutch here. We just need the offense to continue their momentum, put points on the board. Like right now, we've got the lead. Just keep outscoring them. That's all we need to do in a very Mark Owen-esque way, of course.
Of course. Shanks says he picked up Roschon on his fantasy team. Ebron playing for the Colts again. Lol. That's a great comment. Love it.
Reference.
It says Richardson is so inconsistent throwing. I mean, so far he's been great throwing, I think.
Yeah. His receivers have let him down in a way. But I was going to say, I just feel sorry for Vildor. Like, okay, I know on when the news came out about Arnold, I said about bringing Mosley in and siding Robertson outside. But this is Emmanuel Mosley just coming off IR and has a injury history. So I know he's made a couple of plays on special teams already, but
The Houston
you can't.
Texans have scored another touchdown. Sorry, the Tennessee Titans have scored another touchdown against the Houston Texans, 17-7.
Tony Pollard?
I didn't see. Oh, I didn't take the Texans. I thought, oh, that's a trap game. Don't take it. Oh,
Oh, okay. So something's just happened in this game that's helping the Chiefs. Let's double check in on this.
Dolphins have scored a touchdown of 14-0 up.
Okay. The Chiefs are now second and 18 from the Carolina 19-yard line.
Do. Do, 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 do.
Oh, for God. I'm looking at the box score for that game as well. Currently, Bryce Young is the Panthers' leading rusher with 2 carries for 9 yards.
Nice. Right, let's update you with the scores around the league. Tampa Bay up 10-0 against the Giants, and they have the ball around midfield. Kansas City, as we were just hearing, 10-6 up. 2nd and 18 at the Carolina 19, so looking like they're going to extend their lead, at least in part. Dallas have the ball, but I think, 2nd and 6 for Dallas at their own 24 against Washington. They're 3-0 down. Miami have just scored. They're 14-0 up against the Patriots. Houston have the ball at their own 22, down 17-7 against the Titans. Minnesota have tied it up against the Bears. That means it is 7-7. It's 3rd and 11 for the Bears at their own 29. That is all the games in play at the moment. PK Jr. said, when did our red zone D get so good? Ash, what do you think? Because it's been seemingly a big shift. I mean, we always had a focus in the previous regime on bend, don't break. It didn't always work. But recently, we've been fantastic in the red zone.
I think it was about halfway through last season, because I remember there was obviously that the meme on here about 3rd and longs. That was usually what got us. It was the 3rd and longs. The red zone, we've actually been pretty good. Just helps now that obviously we've got the better personnel as well to help run it. So it's just more highlightable because you can kind of see it more. But I think we've been good in the red zone for a while, personally. It's just now we've got Zadarius Smith, we've got good corners on the back end. It makes it easier to do.
Right, that's Lions, really cool graphic. Snap like and Monty up the middle. Nice jump cut, and he's tripped up after an 8-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 2. Good start for the Lions. Oh, wow. They're showing the 1934 Lions who started 10-0. Oh, Clark. Second and 2. Play action. Fake. Reverse. Goff now running upfield and throws across his body. Nice throw. It's Tim Patrick again. Tim Patrick alert. 1st down and 10. Sound the alarm. Tim Patrick is rolling all over you.
If only, someone in this entire offseason was like, oh, yeah, we need an X receiver to do the Josh Reynolds stuff.
I don't know who you're talking about. All right. 1st and 10. Bring Tim Patrick back in this offseason. 48-yard line of Detroit. Yes. Under-centered. Goff play action again. Under pressure. Checks it down to Brock Wright. Nice move by Brock Wright. And goes down after a gain of 8 yards. 2nd down and 2. Really promising stuff by the Lions.
Chiefs held to a field goal after on 3rd and 14. Mahomes gets sacked by Jadeveon Clowney for 10 yards.
Right, 2nd and 2 for the Lions. 6.5 minutes to go in this half. At the 44-yard line of the Colts. Play action again. Goff throwing with timing to Jameson Williams for his first catch of the day. Big gainer. And 1st down and 10 again. Getting ahead of the sticks. No 3rd downs yet so far on this drive. Ash, this has been knife with heat. Meat butter.
Yeah.
Lovely throw by Goff. JMO's so good, man.
He is.
1st and 10 for the Lions at the 24.
Just a nice 10 and in from JMO there, and he just hooks it slightly just to get a bit of leverage on the inside corner.
Hands this one off, and Monty up the middle after he killed the play, runs up the middle for a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. Running up the gut underneath, or behind, sorry, right guard.
Kevin Zeitler.
Zeitler's been fantastic. Hey to everyone watching, 39 of you in YouTube, 3 of you in Twitch. Appreciate you all being here. If I haven't given you a shout out so far, I apologise. Like Independent Aquaman, who is in the chat too. Come and say hello, and if you've not joined us on our Discord, please do that too. We'd love to see you there. As the Lions are on 2nd and 7 at the 20, and a toss play to the left-hand side. Haven't seen that today. Gibbs bracing for contact and goes down after a gain of 1. It's going to be the first third down on the drive, 3rd and 6.
Mm-hmm. I don't like that toss because obviously the Colts, I know obviously it's not as good as maybe some of the other linebacker units going to see this year, but they've got good linebackers. They can flow to the ball quite well, like you see there. So
yeah. 3rd and 6. What can the Lions do here on 3rd and 6? The middle of that defense looks awfully ripe for the taking. They're showing a lot of pressure, but there's a big gap in the middle. And Goff hands it off to Montgomery. Runs through the middle. And he gets there and he keeps going to the 10, to the 5. And he's down at the 6. Keeps the legs grinding through. And the Lions again hand it off on 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. And again get the first down. Edmin Min in the chat says hello. Thanks for streaming. Appreciate you, Ed. What a Lions team we are seeing here, Ash. Grinding teams down, getting towards the end of a half. They got no answer for this.
Exactly. And Monty is just ridiculous, isn't he? Like, just bustling through those arm tackles. We love to see it. Like,
Goff takes a snap under center and play action. Oh, man got tripped up. Laporta got tripped up on his route. It's going to be 2nd down and goal from the 6, but that was very, very harsh. No, I guess it was ruled... what's the name? Not inconsequential. Like
incidental.
Incidental contact, thank you. And I probably agree, but it just disrupted the timing of that. 2nd down and goal from the 6 now for the Lions. Goff in shotgun. Laporta comes from wide into in line. Goff asking for it. And gets it. Hands this one off. Nice cut by David Montgomery! Touchdown, Detroit Lions! Montgomery spinning around, does a 360, keeps his feet, reaches over the goal line. That one will get reviewed. I'm pretty sure it will stand. Lions go up by 7 with the PAT to come. There's another one for my bet. And he's a knockdown spinning, reaches, touchdown, Detroit Lions.
I want to see this, LA. Let's have a look. It's a Beyblade celebration! Yes! I'm there for it. Oh!
3:34 to go in this first half. From the left hash, the Let's Go Lions chant is flowing through the air. Bad snap, good hold, great kick. 14-6, the Lions lead now. Ash, this has been a clinic.
It has been. First drive on offense, not so great. Ever since.
I mean, you say it wasn't great, but it's not like we went 3 and out. We got down to their 37 before we ate a sack. It's not like we were 3 and out our own 30, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
Right, let's update you on the scores around the league. Tampa Bay have scored again, 17-0 up against the Giants. Giants have 2nd and 9 at their own 31. Carolina have the ball, but they're about to punt down 13-6, and it's 4th down and 10 at their own 30. Commanders have the ball first and 10 at the Dallas 47. It's 3-0 in their favour. Miami have the ball back against the Patriots 14-0 up deep in their own territory. Houston have the ball 2nd and 5 at the Tennessee 7. They need to get back into this 17-7 in favour of the Titans. The Bears are 7-7. It's 4th down and 4 at the Minnesota 30. They're in fringe, hit the field goal, go for it territory. So let's see what they do with that one. The Lions are up by 8. In the 3 possessions they've had, they've moved the ball in every single one, but in 1 third down they stalled out. In the others, they've absolutely hit it. 2 rushing touchdowns for the Lions, no passing touchdowns for Goff as yet. But Ash, this Colts defense is coming after them, and they have all the receipts.
Yeah, like this Colts defense is not too bad. Like whether you do respect it, and we've just had the perfect place to go against them. Tim Patrick breakout game. I'm here for it. Monty and Gibbs just doing what they do. JMO getting his as well. Amon Ra's got a couple of catches as well, I think, on this first couple of drives. Everyone's firing. Like, the first drive, Goff didn't handle the pressure too well, obviously taking that sack from Buckner. But even now, you're getting him on the move. Admittedly, we are moving him one way, which kind of suggests some things about the guard play on the other side. I'm not going to point out which side it is, but people can clearly see it. We're doing what we need to do to move the ball, and on defense, we're playing pretty damn well. Like, I know some people still think we have a really bad defense. They evidently haven't been watching. Nico Collins scores. Yes.
Oh, come on, everybody. We've got our own Ryan Farden, who is in the stadium, and he's showing us videos of the game from his perspective. If I get a chance, I will try and stream to you guys the videos that we're being shown. Here comes the kickoff for the Lions, though. 3.5 minutes to go. The Lions are going to hope the defense can make a stand, and they get another go here to make it the last possession. As the kickoff is away by Jake Bates. He had a return in the last one. This one hits the goal line 10 yards deep. So they are coming out to the 30. 3:34 to go.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to do. While I wait for this to come up.
Appreciate you all being here, guys. Lots of you. And appreciate it. Okay. 1st and 10 from the 30 of the Colts. Richardson hands it off from pistol, and Taylor gets free. It's an explosive run all the way to the 49-yard line, but there's a flag. This one might be coming back.
Yeah, holding on the Tucker, the right guard.
He ran off left tackle. What's the right guard doing holding?
I know.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, it's a face mask as well. It's holding by the face mask. So that will be 15 yards, not 10. Oh, the coverage has just said they could have called face mask. Well, how lovely.
I'm just checking. Yeah, I found the game. That's the last time he did not score a rushing touchdown. It's not the Ravens game. It's that infamous game that has another record for us tied to it.
Richardson with the play action, going to throw deep. Oh, what a throw to Michael Pittman, and he's managed to get free. Can the safeties get there? Pittman reversing field, gets all the way down to midfield. What a throw, and Pittman pinballs off 2 of the Lions defenders and gets the first down after hanging on to the ball. What a play. What a rifle by Richardson, and what a catch by Michael Pittman. Pittman, it was in between. Brian Branchew hit him at the point of contact, and then Jack Campbell came in afterwards. Pittman with incredible strength to stay up and get the first down. Was it the Patriots game? No, that's too far ago. I don't know.
Panthers on Christmas Eve.
Yes, where we got fucked. Yes. From midfield, 1st down and 10. Richardson hands it off to Taylor, and that's a tackle for a loss by Josh Pascal of 1, 2nd down and 11. Free Climb says not a fan of the shoulder tackle. I mean, man, you should see what they do when you lead with the head, I'm telling you. I'm just saying, it's the 2-minute warning here, so... What else are you meant to do? You've got to leave us something. Free Climb says, wrap that sucker up. Sure, but... Yeah, I agree, but as someone who played a lot of rugby, if you want to jar the ball free, you hit them with all ferocity, which means not wrapping up. If you want to tackle them, which makes sure they don't get any further, then you wrap up. So it depends which tackle you're going for. I prefer wrapping up, but it means that you can't get a turnover. It's hard. It's hard either way.
Totally not clipping that up out of context. But yeah, to go back to that Panthers game, so I got it up. The reason I knew it was that is because the only touchdowns that day, so we scored 3 of them, were all passing touchdowns to Zane Zylstra.
Yeah, the hat trick and a loss. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's still on the team today, even though he didn't make the squad because of injury.
Initially.
Yeah. He came back, and he's been very, very good. Have you noticed that Richardson stopped rushing the ball?
Yeah,
like a little bit.
It's reminding me of a certain game from earlier this season where we faced a rushing quarterback. He had a load of yards on the first drive and then did fuck all for the rest of the game.
Who's that? Sorry.
Kyler.
Oh, yes.
On that first drive, I think he had like 50 rushing yards and then got 6 the rest of the game or something stupid like that.
All right, we've got the stats loaded up. Minnesota have just scored a touchdown to go up against the Bears. Minnesota have scored. It was a rushing... No, I don't even know what it was. Hang on. It was a passing touchdown to Jalen Naylor. 5-yard catch. Let's see what else is happening around the league. Tampa Bay up 17-0 have the ball at their own 14. Kansas City have 1st and 10 against Carolina at the Carolina 40 up 13-6. 2-minute warning. Dallas have the ball 3-0 down at their own 17, 1st and 10. Miami have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 37 up 14-0. Tennessee have the ball up 3 against Houston, 1st down and 10 at the Houston 45. Minnesota have the PAT to come up 13-7 against Chicago. That is everybody up to date.
The coverage grade's tanks. Damn it. I've just checked the PFF and oh god, Jack Campbell's just been dinged heavily in coverage for that play to Pittman.
I don't understand why.
Because they're classing him as the nearest defender, so now he's had, so 2 targets, 1 catch for. No, so actually, no, he's not being.
Throw by Richardson deep. Oh, Kirby Sock got so close to picking it off. Oh. If Richardson had thrown that just in bounds, that was getting picked off. 3rd and 10. Richardson got hit late by DJ Reader, but not late enough, and he was blocked into it, kind of. 3rd and 10. 1:55 to go. If the Lions get off the field here on defense, they can have a chance to go 2 for 1. At midfield. Richardson takes a snap in shotgun. 2-step drop, quick throw, incomplete. And the punt unit is coming on, and the Lions have a chance to not only extend the lead at the end of the half, but to do it twice. And with all 3 timeouts, Ash, you can just run the ball all the way down the field.
Yep.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Well, that sounded a bit like Community then. Anyway.
Love Community.
And I do too. Dry in our bed in the morning.
And then...
4th down and 10, Rigoberto Sanchez with the punt. Good coverage and a fair catch called for. And, he was almost hit. Khalif Raymond catches it at the 10. It's 1:45 to go. And the Lions have the ball with all 3 timeouts. 8-point lead. Can they extend that? Everybody in the chat, how are you feeling so far at the end of this first half? It's been eventful for the Lions. The defense have The defense could have conceded 2 touchdowns. In the end, it's been 2 field goals. The offense could have scored 3 touchdowns. They suffered a sack. In the end, it's only 2 so far, but they could get a third here. And the Bears had another blocked field goal.
You're joking.
Yeah, that's what caused the touchdown, which just happened now. Vikings got the ball near midfield. Oh, Dallas had a punt block as well. Dallas had a punt block, which actually ended up getting to their own 39 from their own, 5. Freeland said, we want to try for a 67-yard field goal here. I love your thinking. Get that monkey off our back.
For fuck's sake.
What's that?
Jaden Daniels just been picked off.
No! At midfield. Yikes.
By Chauncey Golston, the defensive lineman as well.
Fecking fecker.
Yeah. My sentiments exactly.
I took the Commanders minus 10.5. This is unacceptable.
He's booking Irving scored for you, I guess.
Yes, true. Right, can I get, please, a Richardson turnover, another 14 completions for Goff, Lions to win by 10 or more, a Richardson and Downs touchdown, and an Amon-Ra touchdown. I would like that very much, please. Please and thank you. Brent said, crush their spirit, and Wizard of War agrees. Exactly, Brent. Get a touchdown. Come on. I want to see it. Right, here come the Lions. Goff to throw on first down. Throws over the middle. Check down to Jameson Williams for a gain of 7. Gain of 8 even. Second down and 2. And the Lions are going to do exactly what I hoped they would do, which was burn the clock, make sure the Colts don't have enough time to come back, but then use their timeouts when they need to. Goff.
Yeah.
On second and 2 with Gibbs beside him. Amon-Ra in motion and hands it off to Gibbs. Delay run and gets himself 7 yards and a first down at the Detroit 24. Winding down now, about a minute to go. In fact, there is a minute to go currently. Goff takes the snap in shotgun. Goff, spun out of a sack. Done really well. Oh, he got hit really late. Oh, my fucking word. Surely that's got to be a flag. That has not been called, and someone's taken a timeout. Goff slid, and he slid quite late, but he got absolutely obliterated by Zaire Franklin. Fucking hell.
We took the timeout, but yeah. That
almost looked like a hit to the head.
Yeah.
Maybe Goff got away with it, just. Second and 11 after the timeout. Goff in shotgun after the sack. Pumps and then throws Sam Laporta. Gain of 5. Third down and 6. Now do the Colts take a timeout? No. The Lions do not need to take another play here. Goff is asking for it on 3rd and 7. They don't end the half. Goff going to throw deep. Almost picked. Almost picked through towards Khalif Raymond. 20 seconds to go. Oh, so close, Goff, to a pick. Just sort of slightly behind Raymond. If he throws it on his outside shoulder, He's going to break it for quite a bit, but he throws it on the inside shoulder, and the Lions are lucky to get away with that one.
Yeah.
Lions are punting away, and then it should be kneel downs, probably. Fox with the punt, and there's flags, probably a full start.
I'm Mosley.
Brent says, Matthew, the Lions don't get any close calls. You should know that by now. To be honest, for the majority of the season, I've been okay with the refereeing decisions. We've had some and we haven't had some, and that's fine. PK Jr. says, Leaf broke that up perfectly, punched it as it arrived. Yeah, he did very well to help out his guy.
Yeah.
4th and 12, here comes the punt again. Fox punts it with a good amount of distance. Fair catch called for at the 19-yard line by Josh Downs. There's 12 seconds left. Let's catch you up with what's going on. Tampa Bay have the ball at the Giants 25, 3rd and 6 with a minute to go, up 17-0. Kansas City have 3rd and 4 at the Carolina 11, up 13-6 with 53 seconds to go. Washington are 3-0 up and have the ball at their own 19, 2nd and 7, 2.5 minutes to go. At the 2-minute warning, Miami have 2nd down and 10 at the Patriots 18, 2-minute warning. Houston have the ball at the Tennessee 14, 2nd and goal, down 3. And then Minnesota have the ball 1st and 10, 4:50 to go, up 7 against Chicago as they line up for a kneel down. And Richardson went back a long way. That ruined his rushing stats. Lost 2 yards on that rush. All right, end of the first half. Here are your stats. Lions are up 14-6. Goff, 10 of 13 for 111 yards. David Montgomery has 7 for 39 and a touchdown. Jameer Gibbs, 8 for 30 and a touchdown on the ground. Leading wide receiver Tim Patrick, 2 of 2 for 37. For the Colts, Richardson, 7 of 14 for 117 and also 5 rushes for 36 yards. Jonathan Taylor held for 2.1 yards per carry. He's 10 carries for 21 yards. And the leading wide receiver, Michael Pittman, 3 of 3 for 47, although Alec Pierce has 1 of 3 for 40 in a good performance. Well, a good throw for that 40-yarder anyway. No turnovers as yet. The game is waiting for one. Both teams have threatened one, but haven't delivered yet. Jack Campbell leads the Lions in tackles with 7. No TFLs or sacks for them. The Colts have 2 sacks, one by Buckner and one by Franklin. They are both TFLs as well. Good day for the punters. Good day for the kickers. Ash, I'm going to take 5. What do you think about the game so far?
It's going pretty much as we expected, isn't it? Like, we knew this wasn't going to be like the Jags game or like Titans game. Unfortunately, the Colts are a better team than that. So yeah, we won't be scoring 50 unless something drastic happens here, unfortunately. But we're winning. All we've done is we've shown the Colts that field goals are not as good as touchdowns. It's basically what this first half has been. But we'll take it. Like, the Colts can hurt us. They've shown that a couple of times they've thrown deep. The rushes on the first drive, they can do stuff competently. On defense as well, they've got close to a couple of good turnovers. Obviously, that throw to Raymond, like Womack could have pulled that in for an interception. We'll be fine. Yeah, we could combine for 55 for sure. Like, I think I got to double check what I predicted, but I think I predicted 47 points. So all we need is like another touchdown on top of that, and it's that basically at 55. But yeah, so far I'm not too unhappy. I know obviously I have to double check now, but so like offense, it might have hopefully updated. Like, Tim Patrick's having a day according to PFF, so is Goff, JMO. Glasgow is actually having a really good day by PFF as well. Like, all the starters bar one has a grade above 60, which is obviously the average for PFF. Defensively, basically the same. Neiman's got dinged a bit. Technically, the starter Branch has been dinged because that poor tackling. There's a couple of players have been dinged quite heavily, including Kendall, but we move. But against Darius, 90 grade, 2 pressures already on the day. We'll take it. Pascal's already got a pressure. Seems he needs to get another 3 for some people to be happy. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink at the preview show. But it is what it is. Are the Bucks about to score? Yeah, Bucks have just scored. But they missed the extra point. Bloody hell. I'll find that on Twitter and watch it after the game, I think, because I don't think I've seen that. Then again, Baker is just cinema. Like, he's just done the Tommy DeVito, like, to the Giants fans. So I'm here for it. I think the Giants, like I've just seen, only got like 10 box score. Yeah, they technically got 10 passing yards because DeVito's 3 or 5 for 31 yards, but he's also took 3 sacks for 21 yards. Jesus Christ. At least Tyron Tracy's getting me some points. It's the main thing for me. That's what I need from this game, pretty much. That and oof. Also predicted it with the Commanders. I said as much on the thingy that they can't scheme offense in the second half of the season because they've got Cliff Kingsbury, and that seemingly happened because they're 3-0 up, but 57 passing yards going into the half, well, 56 because of a sack for 1 yard, and 58 rushing yards. That's not going to cut it. I think with Taylor, because it's happened, obviously, he had that really good season a couple of years ago under Scotty Montgomery, our own running backs coach now, like where he led the league in rushing yards, touchdowns, like 1,800 rushing yards and 13 rushing touchdowns. But since then, the offensive line in front of him's got worse. Like, they're starting, like, Bernard Ryman's a good left tackle. He's not Constanzo. They're down there starting centre Ryan Kelly, who obviously we might remember as the obvious pick with Taylor Decker in that 2016 draft for us. Like, everyone knew that if it wasn't Decker, it was going to be Ryan Kelly. Braden Smith's playing with an injury and they're starting under UDFA from this year at right guard. Like, Dolphin signs have been there, and yeah, he's had a few injuries. So he's just been like he had that ACL, I want to say last year, year before. So it's just that way. It's just the load has got to him. So he's still a good back because I've got him in fantasy. But it is what it is. No, the last time. True. The Thanksgiving thing. God, I'm not looking forward to watching Giants Cowboys on Thursday night.
You're going to watch it?
Yeah.
I won't be here.
I know.
I am still absolutely gutted. So what I have found out is the itinerary we have is that we finish our day at 5.
Yeah.
And then we have dinner at 7. So I can watch 5:30 till 6:30 and watch the first half. And then I'll go to dinner and I won't have a clue. So I'm gonna absolutely die. Caroline Carolina are driving, and they have just got to the 10-yard line with 25 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, Baker is so Baker, isn't he? Baker is the most Baker of all Bakers. Oh. Tepper said, I wonder when the last time that ever I got to watch the Lions had to watch the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Yeah. Oh, I just saw the Jaden Daniels pick. Yikes.
Yeah.
Ugh. The wide receiver who got the catch for Carolina out of bounds, or now out of bounds, was hit so hard he's injured. Oh, wow. Houston have tied it up.
It's Jadavian Sanders, the former Texans, not Texans, they're Texas tight end.
Levis sacked, and the Texans have really turned this around. They're going to punt the ball 17-all. Carl says, what happened to Jonathan Taylor? He used to be good. Jonathan Taylor is really good. What's happening to him is what happens to all running backs of his age when he gets a season-ending injury the year before. He's just taking a year to get reacclimatized to everything. He's not got the explosion that he would have. As long as he makes it to the end of the season without injury, I would expect next year that he would be a really good player to pick up in fantasy in like that 3rd round, 4th round area, because he's still going to be a bell cow back, but he's going to be severely underrated because of his lack of production this year. And he'll probably have that back in the step.
And he'll hopefully have a competent offensive line in front of him, because that's what I said as well. You look at their offensive line, they're down.
Massive throw to Brooks for Cooper Rush from his own 31. He's thrown that 40 yards to be caught at the 28-27. Yikes. 7 seconds to go in that first half. I am presuming they're going to go for a field goal here to tie it up, but we'll see. Are they going to go for one throw? No, the offense is coming off. Brandon Aubrey's coming on to tie the game up. Oh, I'm going to get out my Thatcher's Katie.
Ooh.
Anyone wants the best cider in the world, it's that. Thatcher's local cider maker to here. They're a national brand now, but they didn't used to be. I've done their tour, their brewer's tour, several times. It's really good. This is 7.4%, but it is so smooth and so lovely to drink. Field goal up for Brandon Aubrey from 45 yards is straight through the middle. That game is tied up 3-3, and I want to kill myself. Fucking Cowboys, man. I need a big win. All the other games are good for me. Just that one.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you've seen. Guess how many passing yards the Giants have going into the half?
Is it negative?
No.
Just because I remember when Tommy DeVito started, they were almost getting wins with him having negative passing yards, which was just hilarious. It's got to be massively low, right? Less than 30?
Yeah, 10.
Nice.
They've had 31 actual passing yards, but because he's took like 4 sacks for 21 yards, so 10 passing yards going into the half.
Miami.
Oh, for God's sake!
What?
CJ Stroud just got picked off at the Houston 20, so the Tennessee could kick
in the
a
red
field
zone.
goal going to half. Yeah.
So Miami are in a and goal situation with less than a minute to go to extend the lead to 4 scores.
God. I've just seen who's picked off Stroud as well. It's going to make me sad. It's going to make you happy, but it makes me sad. It's your favourite Titans corner.
Jarvis Brownlee?
Yeah.
I was so right. I was so right about him.
I just don't like him because what he did to me, what he did to my fandom, he touched me in my fandom.
Why?
So remember the first season, Mike Norvell at FSU, we lost to the FCS school on a massive final play. He was the corner that gave up the final massive play for us to lose.
Okay. 2nd and goal for Miami from the 3. Timeout called by New England. Oh, man. They just showed on the Sky Sports coverage the drop touchdown by the tight ends. Yikes. For the Colts, that is. PK Jr. says, could CJ Stroud still bust? Yes, he can.
Yes.
But one good season a good quarterback does not make. But the thing is, quarterbacks are like cornerbacks. They can have a bad season or 2 in a row. But if you've seen it once, you kind of believe that you can bring it back. And you know what? Like, Matthew Stafford's had like 3, 4, 5 bad seasons in his early Lions career. Look at what he became afterwards. Like, I think with quarterbacks, the thing is, you've got, as long as you have belief in them and they remain a starter, you've got to judge them over a huge body of work. And I'm talking 8 years, 8 to 10 years before you really kind of have a good semblance over what a quarterback's output has been, what impact they've made on their team. Because we know as Lions fans that Matthew Stafford was a good quarterback, but with all the statistical production he made, he probably wasn't a good quarterback in those first, 5 years. He just wasn't. And then he really came good. Like, the quality was there and you could see it. It's about eye test, and Stroud has it.
I just want to check in on Ant, because I can see that Jalen Waddle's actually got yards today. So imagine if he's benched him, I'm going to... So unhappy. It's the second half just started for us. So,
Tennessee just suffered back-to-back sacks to put them out of field goal range. Here come the Lions. Kickoff out the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Right, Dan Campbell, you're having a interview. Tell them you want a touchdown right now, please. Dan Campbell, 28-5 when leading at halftime, according to the coverage. Hello. Recan Detroit says, hello, Lions fans. Hello, Recan, in Twitch. Lions coming out to the 30. Goff changes the play under center from the 30. Takes a snap and hands it off to Gibbs, running off left tackle. Got caught by Odeyingbo. Loss of 2. 2nd down and 12. Not a good start to this drive. Marmark says, please sub, like, share, copy. Thank you very much, Marmark. I appreciate you. Okay. Want a good start to this half, and that was not it. From the 28 now, Goff in shotgun. Laporta in motion, and delay handoff to Gibbs. Comes upfield, and a good run by him. Gains 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. Jalen Petra is questionable to return for Houston.
Oof. Oh, no, the Titans hit the field goal.
Wow, that must have been from near 60.
57, yeah.
3rd and 6 for the Lions. 3rd and 7, they're calling it. It's a screen and a good run. Oh, Gibby, you beautiful bastard. Picks the right gap. He could have cut inside. That would have been a mistake. He could have gone through the middle on the wide receiver, on the running back screen. That would have been a mistake. Cuts outside, which was the harder route to go. The blocking was fantastic. And he gets a 1st down on 3rd and 7. Gets 8. Oh, baby. What a little cut that was. Jameson Williams, that was on the end of the line to get the 1st down.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Lions. Odd formation here, Ash.
Yeah, it was.
No, here. Just coming up. Play action for Goff. And checks it down to David Montgomery. And gets himself 16 yards on that for a 1st down. 3 men in the backfield for the Lions.
Let me have a look. I'm trying to see it. Oh, yeah. It's... Oh, yeah.
Diamond formation.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Right. 1st down and 10 for the Lions. Goff 12 of 15 for 134. He's had a good game so far. Goff under center. at the 43 of the Colts play action. Looking deep, but checks down to Montgomery. Tries to go around the linebacker and does. Oh, Montgomery hauled down near the... Is that not the helmet? Is that not face mask? Going to be 2nd down and 4. Zaire Franklin with another tackle. He's done very well so far, despite being an absolute dickhead.
Yeah, that should be a face mask.
Looked like it. 2nd and 4 for the Lions. Goff under center. Takes a snap. Play action again. Gonna have to throw it. Gonna get hit. Oh, deflected and incomplete. Intended for JMO. And is that Julian Blackman? Who's number 32 for them? 32 is Julian Blackman.
Julian Brown.
Hell yeah, man. I called it. Considering I don't try and research who their numbers are every single... Well, in the few hours before we go live. But hey, 3rd and 4. Long drive for the Lions to open this one. At the 37 of the Colts. Empty set for Goff. Calls for it, and Goff gets it. Going to throw over the middle. Plenty of time for Tim Patrick. Gets upfield and down at the 23-yard line. Huge conversion for the Lions, and they keep rolling. Tim Patrick, pouring one out for you, sir. There's a flag. There is a flag.
Illegal use of hands on Davis.
Penalty declines. Thank you. Let's go. In our own WhatsApp chat, Steve Collins says, I'm really warming to Tim Patrick. You and me both, sir. You and me both. Here come the Lions then on 1st and 10. Carlton says Goff seems to have more time in the pocket than recently. Yeah, the O-line have done a good job in pass blocking. Goff changes the play. Goes from under center to shotgun. And now gets a man in motion, which is Amon-Ra left to right. And Goff with the wide receiver screen to Amon-Ra. Gets hit from behind, but a gain of 8 all the way down to the 15 in the red zone again. And it's 2nd down and 2. Free Climb says Davis has hands in the face all game. 2nd down and 2 from the 15-yard line. Can the Lions punch in a score to make it a 2-possession game? Goff under center. Takes a snap. And play action. Check down. Oh, and dropped by Sam Laporta. I don't think it should have been designed for him as the primary read. I think he is the primary read, but I think he should be going deep there. That should have been a touchdown in the end zone. I think Amon-Ra St. Brown was running free, running a corner. Poor throw by Goff. It was wobbling to hell. 3rd and 2. If I'm calling what the Lions should do here, what they will do, they'll probably run this. No, they're going to pass. Goff running out of pressure, gets away, and he slides, and he gets hit late again. He's a half-yard shy. When are they going to call late hit? They are going for it. Well done by Jared Goff not taking the sack there, but they haven't got long to get this play off. 10 for 15 on 4th downs this season so far. Monty in the backfield. Colts preparing for a run here. Lions have the heavy set out, and the Lions do run it. Pressure in the backfield. Turnover on downs. Loss of 3 on the play. Disaster for the Lions. That looks for all the world like that would be a bad play. If Goff pulls that and runs a naked boot, he's getting a 1st down, but it would be a heck of a ballsy call if you do that.
Yeah, they just focused on the middle. Not a lot we could do there.
I understand that we want to score touchdowns forever. It's an 8-point game. Field goal here makes it a 2-possession game. I know it's only a half yard, but they're so quick on defense at that linebacker position. It might be one of the few good things they do. I kind of think low-key play action or field goal, but not run there makes sense. Because the thing is with play action, if you run a boot, Goff can run for the first down. In that situation, you've run Monty into a brick wall.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw last week the Colts on 4th and short are exceptionally good as a short yardage running defense.
It is what it is. Like,
I don't like it.
I know.
I don't like it at all. Right. Tampa Bay up 23-0. They must have missed the extra point. Giants have 2nd and 2 at the Tampa Bay 41. Kansas City up 20-9 still in the half. Dallas, Washington at the half 3-3. Miami up 24-0 at halftime. Tennessee up 20-17 against Houston at halftime. And Minnesota up 14-10 against Chicago at the half still. So most of the games are in the half. The only active game is us and Tampa Bay right now. Mark Beast is another dumb, slow developing run play from Ben. I mean,
Yeah.
it's harsh to call it that because on the 2 third down plays on and long we've called where they've been run plays, they've been very, very good. I don't think that necessarily the run plays are necessarily dumb plays, but I do think when you're playing the chess match and it's 3rd and long, calling a straight run play is playing the chess match. 4th and short, calling a run is not playing the chess match. And you're picking and choosing when you're playing the game. And the thing is, when you do the thing that's obvious, sometimes they blow it up. When you do the thing that isn't obvious, it works. So why are we doing this?
See, I kind of side the other side. Like, yeah, the run was the right idea, especially we've been good in power situations, but trying to do a slow developing counter play, which that was, just isn't a good idea because you're giving, if you just like even a QB sneak, something like that where you just run it up the middle with power, that would work. But as you can, as I'm seeing now in the coverage, because you've got Goff doing that sort of turn handoff, Zaire Franklin just gets right through the gap and he's there. If you hand it off straight, then at least then you've got Monty with some momentum. But the fact that Franklin's there before Monty even got the ball was just a bad idea.
Flag on that play is a throw. Good tackle by David Long. But I think Ali McNeil with no helmet off, I think they're going to get the Colts for hands to the face.
Yeah.
Half the distance to the goal and repaid first downs, so half distance? I thought hands to the face was a 5-yard penalty.
I think it's because it's in your own 20 that it's...
How can that not be hands? Yeah, it's the most obvious call because he ripped his bloody helmet off. I don't think this... it is 1st and 18. It's a 15-yard penalty.
Because it's enforced from the spot of the foul, not where the catch is.
Okay, all right. 1st and 18 then for the Colts. Richardson in empty. On 1st and 20 the last time he ripped it for a big gain. And on this one, a lovely throw. And a first down to Michael Pittman. A gain of 27 to the 34-yard line. What a throw by Richardson. Picking on Kindle Vildor again once again. It's not bad coverage, but it's not great coverage.
All I want to say is, for people who've been moaning about Arnold,
here's what you could have won.
Him now.
Oh! Exactly. They called the perfect play. They called the perfect play out of the blitz, and Richardson just missed him. 2nd and 10. Throwing to the tight end, and Richardson just threw it about a yard in front of him. If he hits that could break for 7. .9:05 to go in this 3rd quarter. 2nd and 10. Richardson has done a great job in 1st and long. At the 32-yard line of the Colts, they've got to go a long way on this drive. In shotgun, takes a snap, two-step drop, throws a timing route. Richardson with a lovely throw to Josh Downs. And there's a flag. 2 flags.
I'm trying to see it.
OPI.
OPI.
Looks like OPI and
Yes.
Alec Pierce.
So when they did the switch route, Pierce just stands there right in the way. I think it was Meek, and literally just gets in his way.
Just watching the replay now. Let's see. Oh, he looks at him. He literally looks at Meek Robertson to make the pick.
Goes, yeah.
Awful, awful play by Alec Pierce. He doesn't sell it at all. Just run into him. Look back at the quarterback and run into the corner, and it's incidental. Oh, the coverage. Oh, fucking bullshit. Is saying he's trying to avoid contact. He ran in front of the guy and picked him. It might as well be blood and basketball with a pick and roll. 2nd and 20. Richardson looking deep. Gonna get hit. And he throws out of the pick. Incomplete. Oh, Richardson got hit low by Aleem McNeil. It's 3rd and 20. Big chance for the Lions here. I'll tell you what right now. I know you guys are watching this whilst watching the coverage. The commentary teams are so fucking bad sometimes. I absolutely hate it. Like, you cannot say that he's trying to avoid contacts when he literally lines up, looks at the man, and then puts his hands up. Like, you can't say that you didn't intend that just because you put your hands up. 3rd and 20 from the Colts 22. Richardson hands this one off. They have given up. Although, Taylor with a good run. Got himself out to the 35.5-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 8 after a gain of 12.
Yeah.
Tackle by Kirby.
Okay.
Lions defense is doing really well again. On 1st and 20, they can't defend, but on every other down, they seem to be fine. Colts with the punt unit out here. Will they run a fake? Just kind of feel it. But Rigoberto Sanchez does kick the ball. Lovely punt all the way back. Recovered at the 8-yard line. Lovely cut back by Khalif. And comes out to the 21-yard line after a return of 13.
And he's down.
No, not Khalif. Shanks79 says, if you ever want to visit Lambeau for a Lions game, let me know. I would be so game for that. I will look out for that next year. I will be so keen for that. Free Climb says the announcer seems still biased against the Lions. I don't think they're biased against the Lions. I think they're bad. I just think they're bad. I don't think they're calling against the Lions because they hate the Lions. I think they're calling what they see, and what they see is shit. Shanks says we have plenty of room for it. I'm surprised he can get tickets for the Packers, to be honest. Like, given how they're owned, I don't understand how any away fans get tickets for those games. I really don't. If it's money, fair play, but you know. T just said Lions got away with mediocre secondary play. I mean, only in one position, and mediocre's fair. Bad would be a stretch. I think mediocre's absolutely fair. Wizard War says, to be fair, Colts are shooting themselves in the foot with all the penalties. No, sir. The Lions are forcing the penalties on the Colts, because if they don't concede those penalties, then they're going to be conceding sacks instead. The way they're conceding penalties, they're conceding the yards without losing the downs, which is why I think sometimes holding is kind of really unfair, because if you prevent a sack, the sack would be loss of down and distance. That's why I love intentional grounding, because it's one of the few penalties you have the penalty in yards and the loss of downs. Brent says Matthew sees Shizer. I mean, with the number of German markets out here, I've seen Shizer all the time. Most of it is in the fucking markets. Load of rubbish. German Christmas markets over here might as well be Tat City.
Fair.
I tell you what, though, I will take chicken schnitzel and I will take bratwurst all day. All fucking day. And Glühwein. Give it all to me.
Oh, yeah.
For the conference, I'm going to a conference of accountants because I'm really cool. Friday night is at the Bath Christmas market before we go for dinner. I'm going to be rinsing it. I'm on work time. I'm getting paid. It's so fucking good. Right. Here come the Lions. Goff in shotgun. Amara in motion. Quick wide receiver screen the other way. Oh, lots of room. J-Mo gets picked up and shut down, but gets out to the 39-yard line after a gain of 18, first down and 10. J-Mo's got some words for the Colts after that. Any word on Raymond?
Walks off under his own power, limping.
Okay, I'll take it.
I've also upset Jeff by accident.
What did you do?
He's tweeted, Lee McNeil is destroying the Colts rookies at guard and center. Gonna guess 54's PFF score is going to be very high this week. And I reply, currently at 46.6 according to the live grading somehow.
Goff throws. Amon-Ra St. Brown on the out route. 12-yard gain. First down, Detroit. Wizard of War says veal schnitzel. I mean, if you are a fan of the Craig Ferguson, then Wiener Schnitzel would be the call. But there we go. Please tell me there are some Craig Ferguson fans out there because the Late Late Show was the pinnacle of television. Right, first down and 10 for the Lions after two big completions out to the 48-yard line.
Jane Daniels scores for the Commanders. We finally have a fucking touchdown.
Excellent. Goff in the I formation, play action. Going to look down the field. Going to hit. It's stripped. Stripped, and the Lions are going to have it. Oh, David Montgomery has it. Thank God for that loss of 3 on the play. But Goff does nothing to belie the fears of... Oh, no. Taylor Decker is down injured. No. And going off on the cart is Khalif Raymond. Fuck. Laetu Latu with the strip sack. Saul couldn't get there. Goff's throwing hands came through without the ball. Please tell me Taylor's okay. We need him.
We really do.
We really need Taylor.
Yeah. Decker got rolled upon by Goff. Jesus.
Shanks says Mahogany. But no, Mahogany ain't going out to tackle. It's going to be Dan Skipper.
Decker walking off under his own power, got a little bit of a limp, but not as bad as it first looked.
Okay, so coming out hopefully for one play and then coming back in. I mean, TJ said we can't have skipping again, but who do you want? Sawstill's inactive. Manu's inactive. There is no one else.
Arashika is inactive.
It is Dan Skipper. He is the emergency tackle. This is why you think twice before making Mahogany inactive. Mahogany active and Arashika inactive. Mm-hmm. Jonathan Foster says injuries are really stacking up. I mean, Decker's the one I'm worried about. If Raymond's injured, and Ash, you know how much of a fan I am of Khalif Raymond. I am the leader of the fucking fan club.
Yep.
But the way that he is used, he is a peripheral injury. We can get another punt returner, and that sucks. We may not break a touchdown free with someone else, but I'll take it if we avoid, say, a Taylor Decker injury.
Yeah, so in terms of punt returners, Amon-Ra can do it. JMO can do it. Gibbs can do it. Craig Reynolds can do it. Varkey can do it. You could probably... Branch has done it in college before. You've got guys there who can do the return. No, Khalil Dorsey. Dorsey can do it. We've got loads of guys. Decker, you've got fucking Dan Skipper. That's it.
Yeah. Right, let's update you with the scores around the league. Washington missed the PAT. It's 9-3. If that comes back to bite me, I'm going to fucking kill them. 23-0, Tampa Bay up against the Giants and have the ball at the Tampa 32, 2nd and 8. Chiefs up 20-9. Carolina have the ball first and 10 at the Chiefs 11. The Carolina Panthers, I think this is the third or fourth time they've been in the red zone of the Chiefs. Unbelievable efficiency by the Panthers between the 20s. Dallas have the ball first and 10 at their own 20. Miami 24-0 up against the Pats, where the Pats have the ball. Tennessee up by 3 and have the ball at the Houston 29. The Vikings are 4th and goal. Lions, screen pass to Gibbs, falls down after a gain of 4. 3rd down and 9 coming up. To finish this off, 4th down and goal from the Bears 22. And the field goal is good for the Vikings. 17-10 is their lead. That's everything up to date. No! Tennessee Titans have scored a field goal. 23-17 for the Titans.
Okay, so that's definitely a solution at tackle. Yeah. It was Graham Glasgow at tackle then, at left tackle.
Goff throwing over the middle. Amon-Ra St. Brown gets the first down. Gain of 11 on 3rd down and 9. 1st down and 10 coming up.
Khalif Raymond, questionable foot. Decker, knee and ankle, questionable.
PK Jr. says Manu needs to go in the hyperbaric time chamber. We need Bro to develop. It's going to be 2 years, mate. Sorry. It just is. Right, here come the Lions. 1st down and 10. JMO in motion and fakes it to him. Goff running back screen to David Montgomery. Stays up! And down after a gain of 15 yards. 1st down and 10 to Debo. Let's go! Zaire Franklin tried the tackle, but he was shit. Spoiler alert.
Nah, that sounds about right.
He's a bullshit.
I'm just trying to see who's coming at guard, because obviously Glasgow is now at left tackle for us.
14-6 Lions at the 25-yard line. Goff under centre, hands it off to Gibbs. Up the middle, big gap. Going to go through the middle, down at the 10. 15-yard gain for the Lions, and it's 1st down and goal.
Okay, found it. So it's Glasgow at tackle, but Niche is at left guard.
What a run by Gibby. Down to the 9.5-yard line. Beast! Looks like it isn't. It's Glasgow in now at left guard and Skipper at tackle. I've just seen that come out. Goff takes a snap and play action. Lots of time, but it's going to throw it into the dirt towards Gibbs. The 2nd down and goal.
Yes, Gibbs now coming, yeah.
Looks like we're mixing and matching. 2nd down and 10. Dagger to the heart coming for the Colts. A shot through the heart. A real too late.
You give love a birthday.
Carolina Panthers 1st down and goal to the 1 against the Chiefs, 20-9. That's ruin me. Goff under centre at the 9. Takes a snap. 2-step drop. Quick throw. Gets half the yardage to Tim Patrick. It's 3rd down and goal from the 5. I really don't want to sing well enough to get pinged for copyright. That's why I'm singing badly.
Of course, of course.
3rd and 5. Goff in shotgun. 4 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Need to get this play off. 2, 1. Gets a snap. Hands it off to Gibbs. Can he break it free? He does! Touchdown, Detroit Lions! An off-tackle handoff. They had an opportunity to tackle him. They did not make it. Arm tackles are no good here, so there is a flag. There is a flag. Surely this is coming after the play. This flag is so late. Looks like it's on the Lions. Touchdown given.
Yep, because the flag is taunting on Jimmy Gibbs. Here we go.
If Gibbs does that again, he will be out.
Gibby and Monty are the first running back duo in NFL history to rush for 10 plus touchdowns each in consecutive seasons.
I don't really see where Gibbs is getting flagged there. He looked at someone. Borrowland says, shout. I can shout because it's an afternoon game, people.
Right. Yeah, it's
PAT
so I'm
coming
seeing the
up.
Gibbs thing. It's weak, but you can kind of see specifically looking and saying like "fuck you," kind of like not actually saying it, but like looking at him specifically to taunt him, kind of thing. So it's not like a finger wag or anything, but the intent is read there. So I can see why he's been flagged for it. Unfortunately,
21-6 ball game. There are 17 minutes and 19 seconds to go. 3 running touchdowns for the Lions. We are ruining them. Oh, Anderson a 69-yard reception. I'm getting done here. So annoying. So annoying. Jordan Addison is getting this done. A 4th down and 1 for the Panthers, and he's down short by the look of it. Oh no, they got a first down. Oh, and Panthers got the touchdown. Shit. TJ said, do Brits ever eat ramen for meals? Not as much as Americans, but it does happen.
Yeah, I've had it quite a few times. It's the traditional student food these days is ramen.
Dallas touchdown. PAT to come to take the lead.
Jalen Tolbert.
No.
Nice.
I benched him too. I benched Tolbert for Kareem Hunt. 7 carries for 23 yards for Kareem Hunt and 2 of 2 for 9. Ugh. Dallas lead 10-9. 19 minutes 40 to go.
I see the Bucks are now 30-0 up on the Giants.
Yeah, love it. Oh, man. 21-6, so 15-point game. They need 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion to even tie the game, Ash. Lions offense has been rolling. Defense has been doing just enough.
Yeah. I'll take it. Just need a couple of sacks, maybe a pick or two, and we'll be not very nice and happy.
What else do we have in here? Timothy Herring says, Sonic and Knuckles, boom, boom, out go the lights. Go D bless the 313. Hell yeah. Free Climb says, painting man in LOL. I don't know why that commercial amuses me. I'm not seeing the American coverage. I do like painting. But Carl Winters actually does a form for finger wag. The finger wag is Slays, and I hear, and I don't want anyone else to do it. Is Darius Slays forever. Kick is away, caught for 5 yards deep, touchback. PK Jr. says that commercial triggers me. Oh, I see. Okay. I mean, Monty did that. I mean, if Gibbs gets flagged for taunting, is that not taunting? Where's the consistency? First down and 10 for the Colts. Here come Richardson, and it's a quarterback draw. And he lowers the helmet, and he gets free! Out of the 48 of the Colts. He led with the shoulder and hit him head to head. Richardson hit Branch head to head. I want a fucking fine. Give me a fine for Anthony Richardson. He initiated that contact head to head. He led with the helmet. Fuck this guy. You know, Ash, how much I like Richardson. That is a dirty fucking play.
Yeah.
Richardson under center this time and hands it off. Flea flicker! They fucked it up, but they still get it. Thrown, incomplete. The flea flicker bounced a yard ahead of Richardson, but it bounced up into his hands. Richardson did throw it, but it came up short. What is Jonathan Taylor doing, man? What he did is he got his quarterback hit again.
David Montgomery being walked to the locker room without a helmet or jersey on. Did not see what happened, but that's not good per Nolan Bianchi.
Mark B just said Monty subbed himself out as is in the tent. So play action for Richardson. Getting pressure up the middle and incomplete. Sorry, say again, Ash.
Yeah, he's checked himself out now. He's been walked to the locker room without a jersey on or a helmet on, so it looks like he's done for the day as well.
Gibbs has been so clutch later. Decker, we're seeing him now. He seems to be walking around okay. He's grimacing, but I think he'll be all right.
I'd keep him out.
We don't want Monty being out of this.
Yeah. I'd keep Decker out, though, because obviously we need him Thursday, in my opinion.
3rd and 10. At the Colts 47. Richardson with plenty of time, rushing up the middle. Fumble! And, Ali McNeil forced a fumble. It's a gain of 2 after Richardson got back on it, but it's 4th down and 8. Do the Colts have to go here? At the 49
Probably
of the
not.
Colts. At the 49 of the Colts, 4th down and 8, 15-point game. Are you sure?
Yes.
If I'm the Colts, I hate go. The offense is staying out there. If I'm the Colts, I have to go for this because I don't believe that my defense can hang. And therefore, I have to score here. 4th down and 8. This is the game on the line. Richardson, 4-step drop, under pressure, flag! Richardson escaping, throwing, caught, but there are flags out.
It's a shoulder for Monty.
Yeah, I think it was on the screenplay where Monty lowered the shoulder and got hit. We're playing 4th down now on 4th and 18, and now surely they are punting. This is not worth it. Free Climb says should have been false start. You're talking about every play though, sir, for both teams. How bad was it? So Liam McNeil was held to holy hell. Richardson with a good scramble and a good throw, but 4th and 18 from their own 39. Punt units out there. Clock is running.
You noticed who's back there to return it?
Is it Khalil Dorsey?
No. 14.
Amon Ra. Yeah, baby. Let them put in JMO, though. Teppo said that Lehman's having himself a day, not if you believe PFF.
Yeah. Decker's walking onto the field.
Let's update you with the scores around the league. Tampa Bay 30-0 up against the Giants. Giants have the ball at Tampa Bay 41st and 10. Kansas City up 4 against the Panthers, 1st and 10 at the Panthers 39. Dallas have the ball against the Commanders, up 10-9, 1st down and 10, but at their own 14. The Dolphins have the ball 24-0 up against the Patriots, 3rd and 5 at the Miami 45. Tennessee 23-17 up, but they have to punt the ball in their own territory. And the Bears have the ball 2nd and 4 at the 42 down 7. Here come the Lions. Takes a snap and handed off to Gibbs. Hit, but gains 1, 2nd down and 9. And that is the end of the 3rd quarter, and I have not put up the stats.
Raymond downgraded to out with a foot injury.
We really don't want all of these peripheral injuries. They do add up. Right,
The good news is Aleem's grade has now gone up. He's now at a 64.7 with an 83 pass rushing grade, but a 46 run defense grade. So I guess they're pinging him for the early Richardson runs.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I'm still just doing all of my stuff because I completely just neglected to do it. Rushing yards. Oh my goodness. Lions' rush defense is still elite. Spoiler alert. Alright, here are the stats at the end of the third quarter. Lions up 21-6. Jared Goff 21 of 27 for 224. Gibbs 13 of 55 for 2 touchdowns. David Montgomery 8 of 37 and a touchdown as well. Tim Patrick leads the team in receiving yards, 4 of 4 for 55. Amon-Ra is level with him, 5 of 5 for 55. JMO, 4 of 5 for 48. David Montgomery in the receiving game, 3 of 3 for 36, is contributing as well. For the Colts, Richardson, 8 of 19 for 141. He's had opportunities, but he has been missing them. He's also got a 755 on the ground. Jonathan Taylor, 11 for 35 on the ground. Through the air, Michael Pittman, 4 of 5 for 472. They've not had a lot of offense, to be fair, in this game. 2 fumbles in the game, 1 by each team. Goff had his recovered by... No, sorry, 3 fumbles. 2 by Indy, 1 by the Lions. Goff had his recovered by Montgomery. And a fumble by Richardson was recovered by himself, and a fumble by Taylor was actually the flea flicker which bounced in front of Richardson. 3 sacks by the Colts, 1 by Franklin, 1 by Buckner, 1 by Liatu, and 2 TFLs by Odeingbo. None of either for the Detroit defense. Both kickers perfect, both punters perfect. Ash, Lions in the box seat, up by 15, playing well. I mean, they have the ball. Stretch the lead out now. Try and ride it home.
Exactly. Like, put it in the hands of Gibbs and Craig, and then hopefully maybe some Varkey as well. The home is against the Colts now. Even if we kick a field goal here, that's 24, so that they're even in worse position to keep grinding it out.
Play action. Goff throws to Brock Wright for a gain of 18 yards for a first down. Sorry.
16? I say 16.
16. Free Climb says Saint receiving punts, question mark. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wizard of War says, do we see Vaki running back today? If we score in this drive, yes, we do later on. Campbell says, or is Reynolds the next man up? Reynolds is the next man up, but they'll both get some run.
Yeah.
Goff in shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands it off to Gibbs. Lots of run. Lovely spin. Can't get outside and gets tackled. He had a gain of 2. They've given him the gain of 2, but he went backwards by himself for me. I would give that a loss of 1, but you know what? I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. PK Jr. says Brock Wright is my new bestie. Brock Wright is a fucking genius. I love that guy. 2nd and 8. Goff, play action again. Bootlegs, naked bootleg. He's going to try and outrun the defensive lineman and ends up throwing it away. Good decision by Jared Goff. 3rd down and 8. We've got Jill in the Twitch chat says, watching the stream on my TV because for some reason it won't air on my computer, lol. I apologise for YouTube being shit. It's a regular, but there we go.
Stroud picks again.
Oh, wow.
By Kenneth Murray.
3rd and 8 for the Lions at the 30. Goff. 2-step drop from shotgun. Throws quickly. Incomplete towards JMO. And the Lions are going to be punting here. To update you on the rest of the league, Giants are continuing to drive 2nd and 3 at the Tampa Bay 17 down 30. Chiefs are 2nd and goal at the Carolina 3. Dallas are 4th and 12 at their own 12, up 1. The Patriots are at midfield, 3rd and 3, down 24. The Tennessee Titans have the ball against Houston at the Houston 36, up 6. And Minnesota have the ball at their own 22, 3rd and 3, up 7 against the Bears. Lions snap the ball. They're going to punt. And Jack Fox hit! And there's a flag! Flag for roughing the kicker. Received by Josh Downs. He's returning the ball. Just go down, mate. Use your name to your best ability because this one is coming back for the Lions. Jack Fox punted the ball, and as he is in the air, the man hits the kicking leg. Oh, it's running into the kicker. Penalty declined by the Lions. They just take the return as it is. Colts have the ball. Interesting choice to not re-kick. I guess if you don't concede a massive return, that's kind of a win in special teams, I guess.
Yeah. Though it would so it's 5, yeah. So it's a 5-yard penalty. So it would have made it 4th and 3. Yeah. Would you have gone for it on 4th and 3?
Not from there. Not while we're up by 15. Chiefs have scored a touchdown and the PAT is good. They are up 11 to the Carolina Panthers. The Giants have scored a touchdown and the PAT is good, 30-7. Dallas is still 4th and 12. Why haven't they played their snap? I don't know. Mahomes on that 2nd and goal. Scrambles, throws a hammer. Who's that to? Houston touchdown. Take the lead.
Jimmy Ward pick 6 on Will Levis.
For the Chiefs touchdown, that was DeAndre Hopkins. I just didn't recognize him. Miami have scored another touchdown against the Pats. I have Tua, and Tua has 4 passing touchdowns. Get in!
Including one to Jalen Waddle.
Waddle 7 of 8 for 141 and a touchdown. Didn't Ant say if I bench him he'll have a great day?
That's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for the review show, and I was just like, because I don't know if people saw it. Obviously, I know I put it in our Discord as well because it was too big to go on YouTube. But the cut-ups from the review show last week of all our fantasy woes.
There must be an injury in the Dallas-Washington game because they're just not playing. Jaden Daniels is 11 of 20 for 77 and an interception. Cooper Rush is 18 of 23 for 178 and a touchdown.
Oh, so the reason was because the Commanders were challenging the incomplete pass ruling. So that's why there was a delay.
Gotcha. Okay. And now the play has happened and the Commanders have the ball at, where is it?
Their own 45.
There's a 5-yard penalty on Quentin Nelson for a false start. 1st and 15. Come on, Washington. You've got to score a couple of touchdowns to finish this game off here, please.
Agreed.
1st and 15. 15-point game. Here come the Colts from their own 10. Richardson takes a snap. 2-step drop from shotgun. Going to go deep. Going for it all against Vildor. Caught. They're calling it a catch. Out of bounds. Incomplete. Thank God for that. That should have been a catch. Should have been a catch, but it wasn't. Good throw to Alec Pierce? No. Who was it? Ashton Dulin. Yeah, his second foot just goes out of bounds. If I'm Indy, I just challenge this. I challenge it hoping that the right foot was planted when he catched the ball. Caught the ball, sorry. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 15. Fake handoff, and Richardson looking to throw again. Under pressure, gonna get sacked. Football, touchdown, the try lines! Touchdown, Zadarius Smith!
You what?
They are calling this incomplete. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Hit. Oh, no, it's good. It's good. It's a good no call. Incomplete pass. Oh, it was batted down at the line. I thought that was Richardson losing the ball, but he did throw the ball forward with control.
Wingo batted it down, yeah.
Yep. That is a very good call. A very good call. Richardson is incredible when he's being contacted. My word. 3rd and 15 from the 10. Richardson takes a snap. 5-step drop. Gonna throw with time. Complete. Oh, should have been picked. That was Carlton Davis. And he's winded. Oh, Brian Branch got hit hard. Brian Branch got clotheslined. Fuck me. You want to see dirty play? People look at the lines and say it's dirty play. That's atrocious.
Oh.
4th down and 15. They're going to punt. Sanchez punted and caught. Amon-Ra returning it. He's going to get caught from behind here. He's running sideways. Just get out of bounds. Well done. Lions for good field position. They're going to come out at the 40, 45-ish? 45. Oh my God, Dallas have the ball back against Washington. What? Why? Why is this happening?
Because whoever's up there likes to torture us. Punt. So, yeah, the Commanders punted from their own 39.
The Vikings are 1st and goal from the Chicago 3. That's going to end that game if they score there.
Yes, on that drive, McLaurin for 3 yards, incomplete to for no gain, incomplete to Noah Brown, punt 39 yards to Dallas 13.
I'm not too far away from catching my bet, by the way.
Ooh.
If Richardson had been picked there, I would be in pole position. I need a Richardson rushing touchdown, a Downs touchdown. What else do I need? Amon-Ra scored a touchdown, hasn't he? No, he hasn't. Shit.
He hasn't, no.
I need an Amon-Ra, Downs and Richardson touchdown, Lions to win by 10, and a Richardson pick for £3,200. That's not too far away, but Richardson needs to get picked there if I want to get this, and he doesn't.
Bryce Young is just uncorks an absolute one to David Moore for like 40-ish yards.
Who has?
Actually, no, I misread the numbers. Bryce Young to David Moore for Panthers.
No. I mean, I want Kansas City to lose, but like... Tennessee are going to have to punt the ball down 1 against Houston. Minnesota have scored the touchdown. Jonathan Foster just said BB got clotheslined. I saw it, man. Carlton would said Rodrigo tip. PK Jr. says that needs to be sent to the league. Better cost than Jameis fine last week. Hell yeah. TJ said St. Brown should just ignore fair catches. No Raymond. I agree. He's not fast. Like, Amon-Ra is a lot of things. Fast he is not.
He's quick, not fast.
It's not a good thing
Use the
for
old
a
adage.
returner. Teppo says we need to have the other schools on the top of the screen. Could you get your tech team on that? I will ask the tech team. Matt, can you fix it? No. Sorry, guys. Here come the Lions at the 45. Under centre. Here comes Goff. Takes a snap and play action. Gonna get... Ooh! Throw to Gibbs, trying to get out of it. And it's a loss of 3 on the play. Goff got hammered. Gibbs got hammered. Play blown up generally. Not good. Monty is on the sideline. Helmet on. Pads on.
Please. We need the closer.
2nd and 13. From the 42, Goff in shotgun. Amon-Ra in motion. Gibbs is handed the ball, comes inside, gains himself 5 yards, 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. That's Metallica of some kind. No, it's not. It's Black Sabbath. Sorry. My bad.
I'm gonna. How dare you?
You don't know Black Sabbath, do you?
Where they're from?
Yeah, I know, but do you actually listen to them? Here's a play. 3rd and 7. Goff stands in the pocket, trying to escape, throws it away.
How dare you?
Do you listen to Black Sabbath?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
Paranoid, when Tony Iommi wrote it, and the last time he's ever played it live, both times it's played on a Clariton Blue guitar. I do.
So you like them because they're Villa?
They're from Birmingham, of course I like them.
Punt units out there, Jack Fox. Throw the fake just because you love them. No, it's punted properly. And Josh Downs fair catches it. 1st and 10 for the Colts. Teaser, do the Lions have any other return specialists besides Raymond? Maurice Alexander is on the practice squad. He's not active for the game. Jameson Williams can be a returner. He has not been called upon to do that. Craig Reynolds is the kick returner. Sione Vaki could probably do it.
Yeah.
But not really. The answer is no. For all intents and purposes. There is no, specialist return guy. Oh my god, Dallas are driving. Fuck me. I need a big pick. Giants have the ball at midfield down 23. Carolina Panthers down at 11, a 2nd and 7 at the the Kansas City 17. Dallas up 1 is 3rd and 9 at the Dallas 46. Patriots are going to have to take a field goal or something because it's 4th and 15. Houston up 1 have the ball 3rd and 6 at their own 38. And Minnesota have to kick off. They're not out of the 3rd quarter yet. Why are they advertising the Grand Prix? It's finished. Season's over.
Yeah. So have you heard Andretti are going to be joining in a couple of years' time?
They applied and they were rejected.
Yeah, because they said they had to buy a team, but now the FAI have basically said, okay, yeah, you're allowed to enter as a whole new team, so there'll be 11 teams on the grid from 2026.
Wow, okay. Not next season, but the season after.
Yep.
Because that was rejected, having a new team. That's so weird.
They've flipped it last night, because me and my brother were talking about it, because he's a massive F1 fan, and he was talking about it, and I was like, he was saying, oh yeah, he already thinks he knows what drivers are gonna be the drivers for Andretti and everything. Like, that's how deep he is. He watches everything.
Andretti are a good team. Andretti are a very, very good team. First and 10, 15 points down, 21-6. Richardson at their own 13 takes a snap now and pops it up 2 downs. And a good run, gain of 7, second down and 3. It feels like, Downs is down. No, I can't afford this. That's a pass and completion for Anthony Richardson, by the way. What, Ash?
So you know how you said, the Patriots are going to have to settle for a field goal?
They score a touchdown.
38-yard pass to Austin Hooper from Drake May.
I didn't even realise Austin Hooper went to the Pats, to be honest. The former best paid tight end in football. Coverage is going to a break after the injury to Josh Downs.
Baker Mayfield has a stinger and is questionable to return in the Bucs game.
So the reason why the Vikings have scored is because the Bears muffed a punt.
I'm just checking who's the Bucs backup QB. Oh my God, it's Carl Trask time. Oh my Jesus Christ, you poor bastards in Tampa.
I mean, he's not had much of a chance and he still made the roster, so...
True.
Baker got hit in the head by the arse of one of his own offensive linemen. That's why he's injured.
Oh, that's pretty.
I'm just watching the touchdown now. Drake May under pressure, throwing from the 50-yard line. It's a 38-yard receiving touchdown. It's a 48-yard pass. Beautiful. Second and 3. Here we come out the break at the 20.
Titans fumble it to the Texans.
Richardson with the quarterback draw, loss of 1. Third down and 4. I don't know how the coverage have not given the Lions a TFL there, because Richardson was at least a yard behind the line of scrimmage. So Darius Smith checks out of the game on third down. What the hell? Third and 4. And it is third and 4 because I can fucking count. They say third and 3. It is wrong. Richardson from shotgun with a 2-step drop, escaping upfield, throwing incomplete. There was no one near. It's a flag. Carlton Davis is injured on the field.
Oh, for God's sake. Left leg, yeah.
Holding his knee.
Oh.
Intentional grounding on Anthony Richardson. It's fourth down, but never mind. The referee said third down, but it's fourth down. Loss of 10.
It's fourth down, yeah.
And Lee McNeil wrecking shit. If Carlton Davis is injured, I'm hoping that will mean that Emmanuel Mosley is going to get his reps on D.
Yeah. I'd honestly move, as I said in this Discord, I'd move Robertson outside, put E-Man in the slot.
Either one can play either way. I don't really care. Davis, they're looking at is like upper, lower leg, like near the knee, but not quite the knee.
Yeah.
Can't afford any more injuries. He's kind of limping off, but under his own power. Let's have a look. Just kind of non-contact injury, just hobbling. Yes, knee. It's like limping off. He can't put he can put weight on it, but he can't spring off of it.
Yeah.
I think that looks okay to me. The fact that he can walk off fairly comfortably, just couldn't run. Maybe give him a couple of weeks. But here comes the punt. Amon-Ra back to catch. Carlton Wood says, I thought Lauren Strickland was slot back up at one time. He is. Punt is away. But... recovered at the 33 by Amon-Ra. Coming forward. Oh, gets hit hard at the 41-yard line.
Yes, the reason we're saying Mosey is because before he got injured in camp, he was the starter in the slot at camp. It was, at that time, Davis and Robertson on the outside, Mosley in the slot, because Arnold was working with the twos, getting his reps to work his way up to the first team.
Washington have just punted the ball. Dallas up 1, have the ball 1st and 10 at midfield. Kansas City are only up 8 after Carolina took a field goal. It's a 1-possession game. There's a flag.
Ineligible man downfield kick, according to the ESPN coverage.
Yeah. Miami up 24, have the ball, but 3rd and 6, they're in 34. Houston have the ball up 1 at the Tennessee 33, 3rd and 3. And the Vikings have the ball 4th and 1 at the Chicago 36. And they've turned the ball over on downs. Chicago still down 14 with 12 minutes to go.
We're at our own 46 now.
Lions, toss play left, and it is a false start. Jameer Gibbs with the false start. Mark B says, can we please score and end this now? Just asking. It feels like the Lions' offense have gone kind of stagnant.
Downs questionable to return with the shoulder injury.
Here come the Lions again. 1st and 15 and hands this off to Gibbs. Reverses field a little bit and gets himself 7 yards. 2nd down and 8. Shanked says, Carl Davis hamstring. The way he was holding kind of the back of his leg near the knee hamstring makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. In 2018, the Colts tight ends group had 22 overall touchdowns. In 2024, Colts tight ends group has 26 catches altogether.
2nd and 9 for the Lions. Goff in shotgun, takes the snap. 1-step drop, quick throw to the outside receiver, which is Amon-Ra St. Brown, and a gain of 6, 3rd down and 3. Cheers, everybody. I think Jared has done very well in the pocket. He's fumbled it once, but otherwise they've brought a lot of pressure. The offensive line did really well the first quarter and a half, but since then I think the Colts have done a good job putting pressure on him.
Yeah.
Here come the Lions. 3rd and 3. Colts have 17 pressures so far today, according to the coverage, which is a lot. Goff at shotgun and hands it off to Gibbs up the middle, gets bottled up. From behind, he gets the 1st down! He was at least a yard shy, managed to keep working forward, and the Lions have a 1st down and 10 after a gain of 3.
PFF have it with 14. 4 each for Latu and Buckner.
I tell you, that could be, though, that's several pressures on the same play. Whereas maybe ESPN are looking at pressures on a single play.
So surely then ESPN would have less if it's just single pressure on the play, if PFF's doing multiple. Because they said they've got 17. PF says it's 14.
Oh, yeah. Good point. 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 43. Play action. Goff going to have to throw quickly. Going deep towards Amon-Ra St. Brown. Incomplete. Goff on his ass, being hauled up to his feet. 7:49 to go. Lions on the cusp of going 9 straight, Ash. Have you ever seen the like?
No.
This victory for the Lions, if it does end up that way, is going to hand the Texans the division in the AFC South. Pretty much. They are 2 games up at the moment, and if Tennessee do capitulate to the Texans eventually, it's going to be a 2-game swing.
They're looking like it's 27-23 right now, and they're...
Gibbs tackled for a loss on 2nd and 10 after an outside handoff. Loss of 4, 3rd and 14.
Davis questionable knee.
Yeah. Houston up 27-23 against Tennessee after a field goal. Dallas in position to take a field goal attempt from 48. 4th and 4. Kansas City 3rd and 22 at the Carolina 48. Can they get in field goal range?
So the Titans just scored, supposedly.
Third and 14, and the clock is continuing to run. 3rd and 14 from the 47 of the Colts. Goff in shotgun takes the snap. Under pressure, checks down to Sam Laporta. Down at the 39-yard line.
This is 4th and 5.
Should be a field goal attempt here for the Lions.
Titans 70-yard passing touchdown to Chigakonkwo.
To tight end. Shit.
Yeah. Extra point is good for them. 30-27 to the Titans.
Love that. 4th and 5. Jake Bates lining up for the field goal attempt. From 56. Career long is 58 this season. Snaps good. Holds good. Looking a little bit left. No, it's down the middle. It's down the middle, and it would be good by another 10. Oh, yeah, baby. Lions make it an 18-point game.
Davis is on an exercise bike after the visit to the medical tent, pedaling slowly while speaking with a trainer. Also, I'd like to point out, I've just worked it out. No wonder the announcers are so pro Colts. Who's one of the colour commentators for them?
I don't know.
Jonathan Vilma, who used to play for the Colts.
I mean, I kind of read that from what you said, but...
Yeah. Jonathan Vilma. Actually, no, he didn't. No. Who am I thinking of then? Because he played for the Jets and Saints. Who am I thinking of with Vilma? The Colts. Well, he's a Miami Hurricane anyway, so it sucks.
Anthony Richardson is now 9 of 24. He's reverting to type, which is a beautiful thing. Jake Bates with the kickoff. Here it goes. 6:21 to go in this game. Touchback. Colts down 18. Need 3 scores. In 6:20. Dallas have scored the field goal. My bet is dead, I think.
Rip.
I need 15 in 8 minutes. It's not happening. The Panthers have turned the Chiefs over. Down 8. The Panthers have the ball. Let's go, Panthers.
So it's not E-Man in that corner.
Richardson slides after a gain of 2. Who's in?
Dorset.
At this point, show faith with the people who've been healthy, I guess. 2nd and 8, Richardson shotgun throws outside. Lovely throw to Pittman. Big hit by Branch. Oh, for goodness sake, he's getting called for a late hit out of bounds. That's unbelievable. Branch was saying he was in bounds. I think he was in bounds. This is an egregious call. Let's have a look. On the replay, Pittman up the sideline.
He was just in bounds.
He was in bounds. He's in bounds. It's head-to-head. It's a head-to-head hit.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
He wasn't leading with the head. He wasn't leading with the head, but he hit him with the head. It's not his fault. It's just not his fault, but it is a penalty. No, he led with the helmet. That's going to be a fine. He led with the helmet. But Richardson should also get a penalty for the one earlier. They say it on the coverage now, led with the helmet. I am right. At the 30-yard line now with the Colts. They can make this game interesting with a touchdown. Richardson takes a snap, throws towards the end zone, incomplete. Against Khalil Dorsey is Downs. Second and 10. Danny Bam says Bears touchdown, making that game fun. Making that game interesting. Pats have also scored a touchdown.
Please don't be. Please don't be who I think it's going to be.
The Bears went for a 2-point conversion, but they did not get it. Second and 10 for the Colts. Richardson having to withdraw. Against Nowaski, throws it away. Third and 10.
DJ Moore scored the touchdown for the Bears. Thank God it wasn't redundant.
Oh, I've got DJ Moore. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Oh. Dallas are first and 10. The Washington 26 looking to bury Washington. Washington at risk of not making the playoffs in the wild card. If they lose another couple of games, they'll be in trouble. Richardson runs forward, takes off, and is tackled at the 27-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 7. 4th and 6. Offense staying out there. .505 to go. 4th and 6. Just had a comment on Discord. The commentary on the coverage for whoever this is, Fox, don't know, has been abysmal. I agree. 4th and 6 from the 26.5. Richardson with a quick throw. Caught, but only a 1-yard gain. Tackled by Amika Robertson. Turnover on downs. Lions take over. 4:42 to go. This one's got to be in the books, Ash. The Lions are going to go 9 straight.
Yeah. And supposedly, I'm going to tell my sound on so I can hear. Supposedly the Goff chants are raining out.
The Chiefs have turned over the Panthers. Up 8, 4.5 to go. Dallas 2nd and 8. The Washington 24 up 4. Miami 31-15 against the Pats. 10 minutes to go. They've conceded 15 straight, I think. Tennessee 30-27 up and have the ball, but at their own 6. And Chicago are kicking off down 8. Lions on their way. Goff hands it off to Gibbs up the middle. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8.
So the Pats touchdown just was a 63-yard fumble recovery by Christian Gonzalez, and then there was a 2-point conversion to Ramondre Stevenson.
Nice.
And the Titans just scored.
Wow. What? Their own 2? Another 98-yard touchdown.
Supposedly. I'm trying to see it now.
Please
but
be
supposedly-
Westbrook Akine. He'd have back-to-back 98-yard touchdowns. That'd be fucking awesome. 2nd and 7 for the Lions. And there's a flag. No. False start by Glasgow. Sets them back. 5, 2nd and 12 coming up.
It hasn't come up for me yet. Unless I've misread the tweet and it was about.
I mean, it says 3rd and 14 now after it said 2nd and 14,
Yeah.
so I think you might be
So
wrong.
it might have been about tweeting about the one just.
Goff play action on 2nd and 12. Lots of time to throw. Throws and complete to Jameson Williams for a gain of 15. First down, Detroit. I have accidentally changed the score and I did not mean to.
Damn it.
Apparently the Colts fans are leaving. The Colts fans are leaving! It is our house, baby!
Na 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 na. Hey, goodbye.
Goff under center at the 38-yard line. Lovely play by the Lions to Gibbs. Brilliant run by him. It was a really nice play design. Fake end around run to Gibbs and a gain of 14 for another first down. Danny Band says Dallas touchdown. Dallas have scored. They are up by 11 with the PAT to come. Washington are going down.
Schoonmaker, 22 yards.
Former Michigan man, Luke Schoonmaker. I saw him live once. That's all I can say.
You know, if only someone pointed out last week that the Commanders OC can't scheme offense in the second half of the season.
Goff with a run to Gibbs, gain of 5.
Darnold is out of the game for the Vikings. It is Nick Mullins in.
Ooh, that could make it interesting late. Goff, Jared Goff. And that's
a 2-minute warning. Love it.
Acknowledged on the coverage that the Lions fans have travelled well. Well, thank you very much.
Took you fucking long enough to notice, you stupid bastards. Fair play to Ant. He's just tweeted, somebody call Peter. We just kneecapped some Colts. Traditionally, when this happens to a horse, you usually, get the protective screens around and get the rifle. Sorry to my mum for making that joke. I know she hates that when we watch the Grand National.
The Grand National's cruel. I love it, but it's cruel.
It's cruel, it is, yeah. It's gone final in Tampa. Well, in New York, they've been obliterated 30-7. Oh, for fuck's sake!
What?
Nico Collins scores a 33-yard touchdown, but it's called back because of an illegal shift.
So, it's still 1st and 15 at the Tennessee 38, and they'll have a field goal by Younghoe Koo for the tie. So, Minnesota have the ball 2nd and 11. Sorry, that's the Falcons.
Kylie Fairburn.
I mean, he's Asian, right? Fairbairn is Hawaiian, I'm guessing then. Sorry. I was obviously racist the wrong way. Sorry, I was thinking, do you know the Bad Friends podcast?
Yeah, I love that. I love that podcast.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking of that when I said it.
My favorite
Oh,
one's a Father's Day one where he's like, "Oh yeah, I saw my father today. Here's your father.
yeah.
Oh no, your father isn't this. Is this?"
Yeah, I love it. It's so funny.
I love it.
The ginger guy's the fucking worst, but I love him so much. Like, you go into the podcast knowing what you're hearing to. Like, if you don't understand what you're listening to, then, like, it's bad.
You're done for, yeah.
Washington have the ball down 11 at the Dallas 25, first and 10. They're still in this. They're still in it.
Is that an end around for JMO?
Goff, jet sweep to JMO. Blocking is good, but only a gain of 3, 4. Second down, third down and 1.
That's a stat and a half. Despite all the injuries we've had, the defense has only allowed 4 field goals and no turnovers over the last 10 quarters.
Third and 1. 1:20 to go. One first down will kill this game. I formation. Goff hands it off to the running back. Craig Reynolds for the first down, gain of 6, and that should do it. The Colts are not taking timeouts. This is a kneel down territory, and the Lions are going to go final here. This is it. Kneel down coming. I'm calling it. All you can see is Lions fans in the stadium. It's glorious. How many Lions fans travelled? Oh my God. We are final. Here is your stats. Lions win 24-6. Goff 26-36 for 269 yards. Gibbs 21 carries for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. 3 of 3 for 9 in the receiving game. JMO 5 of 7 for 64. A running touchdown for David Montgomery, injured earlier in the game. 8 for 37 and a touchdown. For the Colts, Richardson 11 for 28 for 172. He also had 10 for 61 on the ground. Jonathan Taylor 11 for 35 and a poor day by him and a poor year by him by his standards. Michael Pittman 6 for 7 for 96. Not a lot of anything else for the Colts. Several fumbles recovered by their own team. The Lions led on defense by Jack Campbell with 9 tackles. No sacks, but a TFL by DJ Reader. They had 42 tackles. The Indianapolis Colts had 86 total tackles. They had more than double. They had 3 players with more than 10 tackles each. Nick Cross with 14, Zaire Franklin with 12, and EJ Speed with 11. They had 3 sacks, 1 by Zaire Franklin, 1 by DeForest Buckner, and 1 by Laiasu Lasu, and 4 other TFLs, 2 by Nick Cross, 2 by Deo Odeyingbo. No interceptions in this game. The returners had a fairly good day without being remarkable. The kickers were both perfect. The punters both had a good day. Ash, fairly unremarkable in terms of turnovers and kicking and everything like that. The Lions just dominated, and it really shows in those tackle stats. 86-42. The Lions dominated this game.
Yeah, 100%. That is Zach Ertz scoring for the Commanders. Yeah, it wasn't the prettiest performance, to the point where certain Philadelphia Eagles fans have said, well, the Colts couldn't beat a beatable Lions team. So I just replied for that stat I've just said, that we've only allowed 12 points over the last 10 quarters, with no Aiden Hutchinson, with no Alex Anzalone for part of that, with basically both our starting corners out for half this game, etc., etc. Wasn't pretty, but we did what we needed to do. Short week now, so we need to rest up, and then we play what looks to be hopefully a eminently beatable Bears team that keeps shooting themselves in the foot. So
after 2-point conversion coming for the Commanders. 20-15 ball game. Daniels with the quarterback run. And he's going to go in! Commanders 27-17, 3 points down, 3 minutes to go. They have 2 timeouts. I think we're going to call the remainder of this game, Ash, if you're good.
Yeah, to be fair, because it's not on Sky, so I can actually fucking pull it up, can't I? What was I going to say? just while I wait for that to load. Again, this will probably change before tomorrow, so don't take these grades as a 100% thing. But 13 out of our 19 offensive players, 60 grades or better per PFF. And on defense, out of the 20 that played, okay, 9 with above 60 grades, but some of this is bullshit. Like Pascal should be higher, Branch should be higher, Meek should be higher. Dorsey's got no grade right now.
Minnesota are 4th and 1, up 8 with a 2-minute warning, by the way. The Chicago 7. Carolina 4th and 3 at the 43-yard line of the Chiefs. Here comes Bryce Young. Chiefs bring heat. They do run a play, even though they didn't have to. Bryce Young's chucking up a 50-50 complete to Adam Freeland. First down at the 2-minute warning. Carolina down 8, making a game of this. Lions could go up by themselves at the top of the NFL if the Carolina Panthers score and get a 2-pointer and win the game.
No fucking way have I just seen this.
What?
Kick return fucking touchdown for the Cowboys. Cavante Turpin.
Jesus Christ. Really? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I've literally just turned on the fucking coverage and all I see is Cavante Turpin celebrating in the end zone. I'm like, you fucking bastards.
2-minute warning. Houston down by 3. 3rd and 9 and thrown away by Stroud. 1:56 to go. 3 timeouts. It's going to be a tie ball game if Houston get the field goal and Tennessee will have the ball to try and win.
Extra point good for the Commanders.
Oh, the kickoff was muffed by Turpin as well. And then he did a stupid spin out of it and just blew him away. Fuck me. When you muff the kickoff, you should not be able to do that.
Yeah. We have won 22 games over our last 2 seasons. The most wins of any 2-season span in team history. We've not allowed a touchdown in consecutive games for the first time since 1999.
Houston missed the field goal. Houston missed the field goal to tie Tennessee up by 3 with 3 timeouts for Houston. 1 first down wins the game. Wow.
One of my fancy kickers. No. Fucking bastards. Not you, obviously, but okay, but fucking I needed that.
Oh my goodness me.
Fucking bastards.
PAT for the Cowboys is up and good. They're up by 10 with 2:49 to go.
Yeah. I'm just watching them kick it off now because I've just got that game up. I don't.
Turpin recovered it at his own 1. When one spin move breaks you free for the whole team, that's bad. Mile Marcus says 10 and 1 line emoji. Yeah. 10 and 1. Ash, could you imagine 10 and 1 3 years ago?
Yeah. When I was playing as a team on Madden, it's the only way. Okay, now Drake May's been picked off.
Panthers are still driving. 1:55 to go out the 2-minute warning. Shank7L says, never in my lifetime, and I am 61.
Oh, fuck off! 1st and 10, dump off to Austin Eckler. And he fumbled.
Oh! Sorry.
Go on.
Carolina Panthers, DPI in the end zone, first down a goal from the 1 against the Chiefs, down 8.
Come on. Jaden Daniel scramples. Oh, he goes out of bounds at the Cowboys 45. 2:11 on the clock.
1:49 to go in this Chiefs-Panthers game. The Panthers only have 1 timeout. They must get the touchdown And they must get the 2-point conversion, otherwise they're going to be up against it. They can't really stop the Chiefs. Come on, Panthers. Come on. Bryce Young under center in jumbo. Run home! Touchdown! Touchdown, Panthers! Stop celebrating and get your asses in formation. You need the 2.
I think they scored too early.
I mean, but with the DPI to give them the 1, they didn't have any choice. They've held up the Chiefs very well today.
Yeah.
The way it's going,
the Chiefs are beatable. If the Panthers can do this to them, imagine what the fuck we can do.
Yeah, the way Mahomes has been going, the fact that he could get picked off or not in their ensuing drive. Here's a 2-point conversion. Must have it. There's only 11 seconds to get this off. Young comes out in shotgun. Got to get this play off. 3, 2, 1. Takes it. 2-step drop, 3-step drop. Under pressure, throws it up. That's a DPI. DPI in the end zone. They're going to get another try from the 1. David Moore.
So it's now come out in the past couple of hours. I know this is completely not related, but it's just come out. The Dolphins and Ravens had a trade to go to send Calais Campbell back to Baltimore, but Mike McDaniel vetoed the deal.
Yeah, because
he thought the
Dolphins were still alive.
Yeah. The Texans have a first down at their own 8-yard line, down 3 points. They could drive to win the game, as there's a flag in the Cowboys-Commanders game. I'm trying to see what it is.
2-point attempt coming up for the Panthers from the 1. Young.
False start.
Run up the middle. Touchdown, Panthers. Not touchdown. 2-point conversion, Panthers. Time more game.
False start in a Commanders game, pushing them back to 2nd and 10. 1:57 to go.
Chuba Hubbard gets the 6. Chuba Hubbard gets the 2. The Chiefs are 27-27 against the worst team in the NFL, by my reckoning. What a run by Hubbard. Oh my goodness me. Right, I'm watching the Texans now. Shank7 else is even better when we're 10-1. Hell yeah, man. Brent DeWitt says 10-1. I don't remember that being in my 64 years. Thank you, Sheila. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, MCDC, for not only making us relevant again, but dominant. From myself, we are the best team in the NFL. Do not let this go. Keep the hammer down. Put your foot on the throat of the opposition. Make them fear you, because we have the ability to do it.
Look at the tweet that Alex Anzalone's just done. I've put in the Discord.
Breaking blank has hired Aaron Glenn as their new head coach. He deserves it. Alex is absolutely right. He deserves it.
CJ Stroud sacked the Texans 1 yard line by Jeffrey Simmons.
Third and 17 for Houston.
Justin Jefferson only has 1 catch for fucking 7 yards. Fucking no wonder I'm losing fantasy this week. Bastards. Yeah. At least I'm winning in our league.
Shit. Spill my beer. That's not a good thing. Right. Chiefs complete to the tight end. Kelsey for a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. As I try and protect all of my equipment. All right. Mahomes on 2nd down. 3rd and 17 for Houston as well. Chiefs on 2nd and 2. Mahomes with plenty of time, throws deep. Incomplete. Against Worthy. He wants a flag. He doesn't get it. 3rd and 2. And the Titans are celebrating. It's a safety! Safety for the Titans! And they're going to win the game. Houston have lost the game. Stroud tackled at the back of the end zone. 3rd and 2 for the Chiefs. Are they going to give the Panthers the ball back? Mahomes throws on time and complete for a gain of 7 to DeAndre Hopkins. 1st and 10. 1 minute to go.
On 2nd and 10, the Commanders are coming out to kick a field goal.
What?
And they've made it. 1:39 left in the game. 7 points down.
Mahomes trying to escape upfield. No one around him. Gets all the way down. He's in field goal range and he gets down to the 21. Mahomes is in field goal range. The Chiefs are going to win this game.
Bears have just scored and converted 2 points.
Get
it's
it!
27-24. 1 yard passing touchdown to Keenan Allen, then the 2-point conversion pass to DJ Moore.
But they're down by 3 still.
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was to level the game.
No, sorry.
Right. I need to go to the loo, so I'm just going to end the stream here, I think, because I'm dying here. Right, guys, Lions are 10-1. Dominant performance again. Bears to come, who are giving the Vikings a game. Then the Packers, then the Bills. Big stretch. We started off well here. Ash, any final thoughts?
Let's carry us into Thanksgiving, people. It's going to be a busy week.
Right, thank you for everyone for watching. Cheers, Ash, for doing this with me. We'll see you guys for the review show tomorrow. Let's go, Lions. One Pride.
One Pride.